friend, the art you sent me and the words that Kate said hit me at the exact same time.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
Finally, you can lather up in Mario and Luigi's cream. Hi, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Dog, we in jail. We going to court though. I'm like pretty sure.
Going to court? We are going to court.
We are going to court. We have a sopping wet little man.
I don't know. I'm just going.
I have to actually send this tweet. I can't say that and then not like send it. There we go. It's the 22nd of February. What year? Every year, 9:23 a.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber.
Tell me why I was staring at the stream instead of the actual call and being like, why is the dialogue not coming up?
We're in top shape tonight, baby.
We're doing great. This place always makes me feel strange. I seem to get chills down my spine and break out in a nervous sweat all at the same time. Well, I didn't think I'd be back here so soon.
Oh, wait, I have to be awake. That's my line! Good morning!
Ah! Good morning, Mr. Natsume.
It was only 2 days ago that I was declared not guilty here.
Yes, we somehow managed to prove he didn't stab Miss Green in the back.
But now this! I need everyone to know all of the milk I'm giving this is just 100% authentic today. Another morning! Another murder! And here I am again in this hellhole! I can't keep coming to court!
Not with that attitude. I'm beginning to think he's right. It really does seem as though he's cursed.
Mr. Naruto, I'm afraid I have bad news. Oh. Mr. Natsume, good morning.
Yes, morning.
So, here we are again.
It's always such a pleasure.
Yes, again. Judicial Assistant Miss Mikotima Esquires! What's the bad news?
Oh, dear, you heard, didn't you?
If you come in shouting at the top of your voice, people can't help hearing what you say!
Oh, I am sorry.
You've done nothing wrong, Miss Susato. Now, what is it?
She can do nothing wrong ever in her life.
This is true.
Well, it seems that the prosecution in today's trial will be led by Lord Baroque Van Zieks.
Van Zieks?
Gag! Oh no. Oh no, no.
I really hope Van Zieks got the notice for, like, Natsume being on trial again and was like, again?
What the fuck?
It's been like a day.
What?
Mans can't stay away. The so-called Reaper of the Bailey, the most legendary prosecutor in the land. He has huge badonkazonka hookers. In a trial 2 days ago, he pursued Saseki-san and I relentlessly. I don't know why I just stumbled through that so bad. Of course, by the skin of our teeth, we managed to pull through, but still.
I also do love that it's because it's a new game, and so they have to introduce Van Zieks again, but she's like, oh my god, it's Van Zieks again! Like it's news.
Ah, fuck!
Oh no! Perhaps Mr. Natsume's acquittal in the last trial wasn't the end of the matter at all.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. The legend of the Reaper that says nothing can save a person in the dock when Lord Van Zieks is the prosecutor.
Oh no.
I
But even if the person is found not guilty, the accused will meet a mysterious end one way or another.
We've experienced it firsthand.
Oh yeah.
A man, yeah, remember this shit? Or did you play the first game? Here you go. A man we successfully defended met the most terrifying end after his acquittal, right here in the Old Bailey. It turns out that a separate twink did do that, but we are still blaming that on Van Zieks.
We're still blaming it on him though.
It was unrelated.
It was unrelated and completely mundane, however.
However, it was spooky. And we don't know that it was ordinary and mundane yet, so...
I'm pretty sure we know that he lit that thing on fire on purpose. I'm pretty sure we do know that.
Do I have to put up with those ice-cold eyes boring into my soul again?
I mean, it's true. I just don't think we know it was, like, Edward, I guess.
Cursed by evil spirits, announced by the Reaper! Hair of petrifying perils, potentially!
Well, if it's potentially... At least you appear to have hope, Mr. Natsume.
Welcome, student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire!
Ah, yes!
I'm innocent! You have to believe me! You, more than anyone now!
Don't worry. I have to give an internal monologue about believing in my clients and show a portrait of Kazuma real quick. Give me a minute. I'll be your steadfast ally every step of the way in this battle. I promise. And this promises to be a hard battle, I fear. Oh, now you go easy on me the one time I'm, like, predicting it. Alright. Fuck off.
Well, the trial is scheduled to begin shortly. We should move into the courtroom.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Oh god, it all comes back for you.
No.
Oh, yes, I forgot to say. I'm afraid you won't be able to make it.
Mario?
Mr. Sholmes,
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Sholmes, I mean.
Oh, of course.
Oh, that's probably for the best.
Oh,
If he were here, I might be tempted to rely on his help.
oh, I thought you were going to be mean.
I also thought I was going to be mean, I'll be honest.
I was really ready for him to be mean.
And that could be seen as a weakness. If Lord Van Zieks were to notice, he'd prey on it mercilessly. At least that's my gut feeling.
Mr. Naruhodo.
This is my favorite angle of this sprite. It's perfect.
It's so fucking
He
funny.
looked like he was raising his hands to go like, bitch!
I love him. What a perfect man. You're right.
What a sobbing wet cat of
Yes.
a man.
You're so right. I am a cat. Oh, well said, locum student
Someone
Mr.
should write a book
Naruhodo
about that.
Esquire. So, I should write a book about that. Well said. Yeah.
I swear on this sword at my side, and on the spirit of Kazuma that it harbors.
Lord,
There you
man.
go. You said wait a second.
I should have just waited. I'll show him what a Japanese lawyer can do. I'll set you free with honor.
Like, Ryunosuke still definitely had the flashback to his
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
It just
You know,
wasn't
the one-
verbalized.
Yeah,
His
no,
mind is
we
going
just
do
need
do
to
do
see-
do do do.
He has it like he has it like P3 reload like in his earbuds.
Crazy what budget
Shinji
comes with the
Evangelion.
sequel of the game.
Genuinely, yeah.
Honestly,
here's
it
the
might
thing.
genuinely be because of the budget.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I would like if this wasn't the kind of semi-introductory case in this game, right? Because you had the case with Susato, now you have to like get back into Ryunosuke. If
want
this
Ryunosuke?
wasn't, you heard me. But if that wasn't like the case, like if this was like a case 6 kind of in a way, I feel like the fact that the player has started doing that they don't even have to show it anymore, I think that just kind of proves a point about
good.
something. I don't know
Yeah.
what, but it's proving
I
a
do
point.
genuinely think that could be evidence of the budget cuts, because like this game had like a way smaller budget than the first one. things that they do to get around it are like really good though.
Yeah, I have to agree.
As is the Ace Attorney
They do some
way.
good stuff.
Yes.
There was like, what was it like? There was like limited room on the Game Boy, so they had to be creative
Yeah.
with their characters and shit.
That's why Bikini's so short.
And that's why Bikini's so short, because they literally didn't have enough room. 22nd of February, 9:40 a.m., the Old Bailey courtroom. Oh!
The main bit with the second one is they didn't have the budget for 2D cutscenes, so all the cutscenes are 3D instead, but like, cutscenes get to be longer because of that.
And I do
It's
think
really
the
good.
3D cutscenes are good, even if I
They're
don't
really
prefer 2D
good.
cutscenes.
Yeah.
They're really good.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
I've missed M Judge, I'll be honest.
I'm judge.
M Judge.
I'm judge.
Oh.
The prosecution is ready.
Oh,
No.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I was prepared.
I am judge was not ready. I forgot.
I don't have an eye tracker, let me tell you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's all be glad cameras are off today.
One of my former professors did like eye tracking on video games and stuff, and I'm like, dear God, you must have the most like secondhand embarrassment in the world sometimes.
Okay, to be fair on this one, color-wise, like your eyes do go to the red
It's true.
in the tie.
Mhm.
Like
It's
that's
true.
just
And then they just
Oh.
creep a little bit lower.
Yeah, sure.
The
that's-
boobs happen behind.
They're
Sorry.
closer.
the first thing your eyes want to go towards is the red color, and then it goes down.
It
I would've
goes
thought
down. It
so
follows.
honestly,
It follows
didn't
the
even
folds
realize
of the
it was
coat.
red.
Well, there.
It
I
follows
was
the
trying.
folds of
Ren,
the
I was
jacket.
trying to save you with color theory.
I know
but-
you were trying to save me. I'm past
Not
saving.
enough.
He's beyond saving today. Listen, you all know I have a thing for the rolled up sleeves. Okay?
It's just such a good outfit.
It's
so
such a
good.
look.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. The defense is ready, my lord.
I also just right, and I love that because by coincidence the models can only go on the second game. Like, he just looks a bit more confident later in the story. It's so good.
He got he got fashion.
Yeah.
I like a guy who shows off his forearms. Fuck, I've only got two. No.
Readiness for the trial, my friend, is not what the defense needs.
The defense needs to
Hello.
slay Pussy Queen.
What you need is readiness for your inevitable defeat.
It's not just in my imagination. It's really there. Lord Van Zeeks has such an animosity towards us Japanese for some reason.
In case you forgot, he was British.
In case you forgot,
case
he
you
was
forgot
a
the
giant
racism.
racist.
He's a giant racist and he's cursed. God, I'm trying to eat a grape. It was so we really started like
It was some time ago now that he first became known as the Reaper of the Bailey, I believe.
Why did the Suzato voice come so naturally after almost choking on a grape?
These past few years, he hasn't appeared in court at all.
Yeah, now he's back in the courtroom. Though, for some reason, only when I'm defending. This Reaper, with his curious disdain for us Japanese, is a prosecutor shrouded in mystery.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am no better than a man, specifically Kazuma Soki.
Still, this isn't the time to be pondering that. I have to concentrate on Saseki-san's trial.
Can't ponder the orb. Furthermore,
Pondering
I
Some orbs
I
are
was
being
gonna-
pondered right now.
that was a joke.
Yeah, some orbs are being pondered right now.
I now call upon the 6 ladies and gentlemen of the I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. You have been chosen at random to represent the will of the people in this trial. Are you ready to fulfill your duty?
Me? Absolutely. I had a feeling this larrikin wasn't innocent before.
Oh, I forgot she was back. I fully forgot she was back.
I'd
no.
never forget. I forgot.
No.
To be fair, there are 2 racist white women in that seat.
I
don't remember which ones come back.
They just alternate, honestly.
They do, but I don't remember which cases ever.
This one's the worst. Oh. I must say that I feel especially racist on days when it right.
Oh fuck, I forgot to be British.
Oh, well, I rather like how you're wearing your hat. I think the ruthless look is very fetching, actually.
Oh great, I
Man,
forgot he
not
was like
in the jury.
simping for her.
Can I read this bit?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yay. I need to have my voice, or she's just saying that.
I need to be somewhere at 10 o'clock. I have a very important meeting. Let's make this quick.
Sorry, I looked on the end. I got excited.
Who was
This is Julie.
Was it me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. I need to take home 5 pop tonight or the missus will go through the roof. Please leave her.
Oh, may the Lord show us all the light here and lead his flock to a righteous verdict.
So you're
Christian
Christian
this is the
now?
one where he's just like praying. Hey, I have news about
I've
the
turned to
entire
God.
you died and you came back to life. You saw your grandkids in heaven.
Yeah, they spoke to me through the Lord, and now I am a man of God.
The British legal system is so very different from your own, isn't it?
I was gonna say the British are so Christian.
British people.
Damn it, I put another drink in my mouth and didn't think she was gonna keep talking.
It's quite extraordinary to think that the power of judgment is in the hands of 6 members of the public. Especially these ones. And that the judge can only pass sentence when all jurors are in agreement about the defendant's guilt.
Thank you, Susato. I know how a jury
The
system works.
recapping is so funny.
It's
I
really
forgot
funny.
it.
To be fair, there were years between these games.
I know,
yeah,
it's
no,
still
they
funny.
Had to, based on the way the releases went.
It's really, really funny though.
Being like, do you remember from 2 days ago?
Remember when we were in court? Ren, what was that? Buddy, I didn't hear that.
I was going, our Father who art in heaven.
The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is
Okay,
in heaven.
Harry, what's happening here?
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive
I was
those
specifically
trespass
doing
against us.
the version that's in Carrie the musical.
was gonna
I
say,
just
That's
said
the only one I know.
The way you were saying it, I was like, this sounds like the fucking Carrie bit.
I don't even remember it from Carrie.
6 citizens of London chosen at random, or at least that's the idea.
I never joke about Carrie the musical.
That shit's serious.
That shit's serious business.
The prosecution would draw attention to the fact that the accused was on trial but 2 days ago. Accordingly, where possible, the same jurors have been asked to return for duties. Except the one that got arrested.
Except the one that got arrested.
Except the one that got arrested for manslaughter.
We replaced that one. Very
Girl
well.
who
Let us
drove
commence
away.
the trial. You can't jump scare me with the mad ones
That was
while
jump
I'm
scare.
That was just
Lord Penseeks, your opening statement, please.
My opening statement is to stand Kerrigan and Loudon.
if we're gonna go.
Favorite song, let's go.
Favorite song, let's go. I don't know if there's a Kerrigan and Loudermilk song that works for me.
I don't
What's
know
the
either. I was
funniest-
trying to think. of
Funniest
one.
answer.
Moving on from the mad ones.
Okay, that is a funny one.
My heart is split, funny.
I don't.
Oh
actually
no,
know
wait,
that
it's
much.
last week's alcohol.
Oh my
Ah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's last week's alcohol, damn it. Or the one that takes place outside of the funeral. I think it's called anyway.
Yeah, that's
It's anyway, right? Yeah, either one of those.
that one's
anyway.
just kind of sad.
Yeah, so is he. Anyway,
Anyway.
literally anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is not the intent of the prosecution to pass doubt over the past decision.
Nick, hi.
Hi.
God.
Benzik's
You
too
wanna
good.
You okay?
This is what I get for fucking eating grapes. However,
Bro, those
This is
grapes have
canon.
hands. Jesus Christ.
related, I have a doodle of a grape with like two little like an angry face and two little arms coming out of it somewhere on my phone.
That's the grape that you're eating right now.
You did some doodle bob shit.
It's
Yeah,
kicking
exactly.
and screaming on its
Oh, I
way down.
This Van Zeeks is truly pre-gaming for the amount of drinking he's gonna do by eating grapes.
Yeah, this is what I get. Getting into character, guys.
However,
Character
the innocent verdict according to this eccentric Japanese has had dire consequences. I made the right ruling last time, but this time. Did the accused repent for his wrongdoing in that affair? Far from it. What wrongdoing? Instead, he used his freedom to perpetrate a most blood-curdling crime.
Killing one of them quiz.
Namely, that
But doctor, I am a queer.
Killing another one of them quiz.
Queer on queer crime.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
It's not pride for me. I am not
Namely-
proud.
Namely, that of the attempted murder of his neighboring lodger, an innocent Englishman. To explain the circumstances of the crime, the prosecution calls its first witnesses to the stand.
Yeah.
Tits.
Again, we angled down to the tits. I don't know how else.
The subtitles are there. That's how
Obviously,
I
we
have
look
to read
directly
them.
at the
I have to
prosecution's
look at 'em.
badge. Prosecutor's badge. Good lord, I can't even do words.
You can't even pretend.
No, I can't. Can't even pretend I'm paying attention.
Locked on.
The detective responsible for investigating the scene, and the accused himself. Shit. I was really like the detective, the accused. Witnesses, your names and occupations, please.
Shit, is it me again?
It depends
take it
how
back.
we want to do this.
I
Because
feel
we
like it
could-
should be-
We
I feel
could
like
give
we
it back
should
to
run
Ren.
for balance.
Yeah, I feel like Ren would take it.
Okay. I don't remember.
I can take him back to the log, but like.
Yes, sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard's Homicide Division.
Someone was saying homicide division in like 1899.
Baby? Hi! Soseki Natsume from the Empire of Japan. I am Baby, yes.
I need to stop having incredible. Bebby needs to stop having incredible timing in court.
My government ordered me to come here as a student to study your language and culture. Mr. Natsume. What?
Sorry, I just heard something like fall, and I'm like, what? What are you fucking doing? Oh, there
Yes,
you are.
my lord. Sir.
There you are.
I'm quite sure I'm not mistaken. That you swore an oath never to set foot in my courtroom again.
Girl, you should have fled the country
I
faster.
remember it as if it were yesterday.
The day before, in fact, my lord, but close enough.
Oh, leave me. This is the last place I want to be.
Inspector, let's hear from you first. Explain the case for the court.
You a baby?
Right you are, sir.
Hey.
Started choking on my spit. The incident occurred at the Garadeb household, where the defendant has lodgings. Shame down. In the ground floor room of the victim, Mr. William Shamspeare. The defendant has already admitted to visiting the victim on the night in question.
Absolutely not. You're not my type.
What?
Fair enough. Mr. Shamspeare collapsed in his room as a result of poisoning by Again, I just set a boundary.
We looked it up last time.
Strike
I'm
9.
Sure it's strychnine? Oh.
Strike 9.
Fuck, just strike a 9.
Googling it.
I'm sorry I just suspected your
strike
boundary.
9 is a kind of poison.
Mr. Natsume.
It is, yeah.
So I'm just assuming it's strike 9.
Is it over? I fucking googled it.
Wait, let me Google it.
Your Honor, hold on. Everyone say hi to my cat. Not my cat. The cat that's in my house.
The American pronunciation is strychnine. Let's switch to the British.
Is it different in British?
It's also strychnine.
Okay, thank
Fuck
God.
me.
I thought it was strychnine.
Strike
already
9 is a
forgotten it.
poison. I played
Strychnine. He was found the following morning. The landlord, suspecting something was wrong, broke down the door.
I'm sure we've had the strychnine pronunciation conversation like 4 times. And it will happen again.
This means, I presume, that the door to the victim's room was locked at the time of the incident.
Correct, my lord. It was locked from the inside, making entry to or exit from the room impossible.
Although the victim, Mr. Shamspeare, lives to tell tale, he very nearly didn't. The man was halfway to heaven when we first found him.
Well, I don't know if he was going there. Well, I don't know. He could have been. There's a God joke there. You know.
There is a God joke there.
We'll figure it out.
I was the first officer on the scene, my lord. Oh, sorry, my lord. I don't mean to make a light of a very serious situation. Have you seen the fella?
That twink is splayed out.
Now I have a photographic print here that I took at the time to show how it looked.
Let's zoom in on it.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
Mans didn't even stay to cuddle.
A chilling scene indeed. The man looks very much deceased.
That's right. Everyone present believes that's exactly what he was.
I love that nobody checked for
They
a
knew
pulse,
what he
presumably.
was.
We knew what he was.
Very well. I shall accept this photographic print as evidence for the court.
Why did nobody check for a pulse?
I have
I
a question, detective.
My logic brain wants to go, oh, maybe they did and it was just so weak it wasn't
That's
happening.
My guess was, but
The Reichenbach fall method.
Yeah.
Rubber ball under the armpit. Wow.
What? No! That can't happen.
No! No, it cannot.
No!
it doesn't. I promise. There's another
Oh my-
joke.
Okay.
Alright.
I was gonna quit. I was just gonna quit.
I need.
Now,
you need to
now then,
listen.
Mr.
You need to-
Natsume.
you need to suspend
We
your
should just start saying shit that doesn't happen in Yakuza at all, just to throw you guys off.
Just
won't
every
know.
once in a while, it's like, if I told
If
you this
you-
happened in
Rick,
Yakuza.
you showed me that video earlier. I don't know what the fuck happens in Yakuza.
If you
That is
watch,
true.
if you watch Save Data's Yakuza 0 playthrough, it's like I guess been a hot second since at least one of them has played Yakuza, and so one of them keeps saying spoilers that are not true.
Oh my
like unknowingly.
I should
It's really good.
This too is Yakuza.
Now then, Mr. Natsume. Yes! 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 As the defendant, do you have anything to say at this juncture? They're haunted! Haunted by evil spirits?
I think you're haunted by my turn.
Good gracious! That is a good song. What's haunted?
Great song by Maya Kern.
My lodgings! There's been a whole series of strange happenings at my lodgings! And I guess on the Night Vale weather, because that's where that song was. The day before me died in mysterious circumstances. A woman was stabbed by no one on the street outside. My neighbor was poisoned. And me! What about me? I've nearly been killed countless times. Killed, Mr. Natsume. How? Even on that fateful night, it happened when I returned from Mr. Shamspeare's room.
What?
I lit my gas stove and climbed into bed, but before long, the stove went out and somebody tried to kill me! You must always extinguish all fires before retiring for the night, Mr. Natsume.
Only you can prevent lodging
Only
fires.
Only you can prevent lodging fires, Mr. Natsume. But it's so cold! My runny nose would freeze! Of course he has allergies. Oh my god. He's allergic to England!
He's allergic to the white man.
He's allergic!
Honestly, I think everyone's allergic to England.
Well,
The point is, I didn't poison my neighbor. Oh, why am I being accused of this? Why is my existence so cursed?
Why is my existence so cursed?
He gets it. He really does. Thank you, witnesses. I believe I have a reasonably clear picture of events.
God damn it, every time I try to put fucking grape in my mouth.
if I could raise one more point, my lord. One more conclusive point.
Conclusive? Go on.
Fortunately, the victim, Mr. Shamspeare, has regained consciousness after his ordeal. And he has named the true culprit.
Yes.
The poison consumed by the victim was administered in a cup of tea that he drank on the night in question. Tea, my lord.
That's it.
My lord. Tea.
Slay!
Slay pussy queen.
I think that's enough, my lord.
Can I not have fun? Can I not have a nice
start the
time?
sentence anymore.
Tea, my lord, that was brought to the victim's room by the accused.
You get to drink in the courtroom. Can I not say slay pussy queen? Order! Order!
I don't think I've
Yes.
ever heard you sound so disappointed.
That's the crux of this whole case. So Seki-san is innocent, then why has the victim accused him?
The victim didn't to you.
Well,
I did a fucking walkie!
okay. What have you to say to this accusation? That evening, yes, I did take some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Shamspeare's room as a gift. The public water pump outside always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water especially to make it.
You bought bottled water.
And
What?
I brought bottled water, and this is the result! Never will I touch tea again! Never!
The public pump was frozen, you say?
That's not information we've heard before. I said the thing before I put the grape in my mouth this time.
Woo! That will do. Thank you. Eat your grape. Now, according to our laws, the defense must have the opportunity to cross-examine witnesses at least once.
Yeah.
Therefore, I call upon these witnesses now for a formal testimony. I presume the prosecution has no objection.
None whatsoever, my lord.
Good. Then you will give your account of events on the night in question to the court now. Yes, my lord!
Look at them chompers.
He's got lovely teeth.
He's got chompers!
It was around 9 o'clock that evening when I visited my neighbor, and I took some tea with me as a gift. We had a heated literary debate over a nice hot drink, and nothing else happened.
Nothing
After
else
which I
happened.
went back to my room at around 11. Ah, my tea was completely harmless. He couldn't have locked the door behind me otherwise, could he?
Fuck, I've already forgotten how to say it.
Strick.
Strychnine? Is it strychnine? Is that what we
It's
decided?
Yes, yes. Gregson, it's like calling over to Ryunosuke. Like, is it fucking
Yeah.
strychnine?
Strychnine, whatever the fuck it is. Strychnine takes some time to have an effect on the body. People don't keel over immediately after taking it. Victim would have been perfectly able to lock the door after his guests left. The argument still stands.
It's just poison in every case.
Yes, I see. It all seems relatively straightforward.
Excuse me, but that testimony does raise one rather crucial point, I think.
Look at these two slay pussy queens.
Look at them, they're matching. Cute.
Look at them.
I love the sideways glance sprite from
Yeah.
Ryunosuke.
Side eye.
Bombastic side eye. That doesn't hit as hard in an American accent, does it?
No.
Alright. Well, I
Mr.
tried.
Natsume claim... Mr. Oh, fuck. Mr. Natsume claims his tea to have been harmless. Presumably, though. The teacups have been examined for traces of the poison, haven't they?
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Well, as it happens, no. We haven't been able to.
Did I hear you correctly, Inspector? Scotland Yard has failed to examine the suspect substance.
How could you have overlooked something so important? Isn't that the first thing you should have done?
Damn it.
My learned Nipponese friend was falsely incensed.
Why do I have a
The
glove on?
The inspector said Scotland Yard was unable to examine the tea, not that it was overlooked.
There's a glove on because it looks nice.
Touche. Unable. Why?
Simple enough. There was none left. Not a drop. Someone must have been very thirsty indeed.
I am a child.
Yeah.
With current scientific techniques, it's not possible to test for poison under such circumstances.
Why did I say it like that?
I don't know why you said it like that. We only need a drop, but that one drop does actually have to exist, funnily enough.
Alright, that was cutty.
Oh, so I can't be slay pussy queen?
That is not what I said. I just said it was cunty.
It's my courtroom. Everyone here gets to be Slay Pussy Queen.
Yay! Thank you, my lord.
What did we sit through the HR training for?
Slayson.
Your lack of examination notwithstanding.
Isn't Slayson the guy who led the Argonauts to get the golden yacht?
It appears nothing other than the tea passed the victim's lips on the night in question.
That's not what I read.
I just saw lips. What did you say? Okay, that is what I thought you said.
I see.
Hi.
Thank you. Hi. The matter is clear. I almost said queer because I'm looking at a post about the word queer, and I just wanted to voice that out loud. That's what almost came out of my mouth just now.
Cool.
Toss your eyes over the jury.
What?
You can see it in their faces, I'm sure. The recognition of the accused's guilt.
Yeah, it's
I don't think there's a
They're all
single thought going
homophobic.
through juror number 3's eyes.
Yeah,
I'll
I was
be
like,
honest.
that one's not even looking.
No.
I sure do love women.
Your client's fate is all but sealed.
Just like staying on.
On juror number 6 is
staring
Yeah.
at me.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed.
The fact that his bit is that he's just praying for this one is so funny to me. Like, why? In mere moments from now, you will lose, and your compatriot will be damned for all eternity.
He's right. I can feel all 6 of the jurors looking daggers at me.
I think it's just 5, but
5 of them already don't like me, and there's a rich, aristocratic-looking woman, and she probably doesn't like me either. But I can't let them beat me down. I won't.
Counsel for the defense, proceed with your cross-examination.
Yes, my lord. 5 of them already hate my pussy. My slay
go for
queen
6.
pussy. Let's go for 6. Let's aim for 6. Visited my neighbor and I took some tea with me as a gift. We had a heated literary debate over a nice hot drink, after which I went back to my room at around 11. My tea was completely harmless. He couldn't have locked the door behind me otherwise. Take some time to have an effect on the body, but keel over immediately after taking it. The victim would have been perfectly able to lock the door after his guess as the arguments was done. Shit, I hit the back arrow! What the hell? That's the extent of their testimony, isn't it?
If I could voice a personal opinion, Mr. Naruhodo.
I wish you would.
you sound like
course.
you're about to say the meanest shit in the world.
Of course. If I may voice a personal opinion, change.
Those shoes, honestly.
Really? Brown shoes with that outfit?
Mr. Sholmes was right. You don't particularly look like you have a hairstyle.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Mr. Natsume is arguing for his innocence so adamantly and so persistently. Inspector Gregson just brushes what he says aside. It's really quite infuriating.
I agree. So we need to find an inconsistency in what the inspector is saying, I think.
Ooh, I'm so mad. I'm afraid so. As things stand, the jurors are sure to find Mr. Natsume guilty.
As I see it, what we need to focus on is the poison and the tea. Let's listen carefully to the testimony again.
Yes.
That is your
So
job.
nice with the hints in this one.
As a reminder, we're gonna take some tea with me as a gift. Takes some time to have an effect. People don't keel over immediately.
Hold it!
How long does it take for symptoms to appear then?
According to the coroner I was speaking to at the yard, about 30 minutes after the poison's consumed. Then the victim suffers violent convulsions, cramping and stiffness, and eventually dies from asphyxiation.
Jesus.
Christ. Yes.
Christ.
So there's so there's a 30-minute interval between when the poison is ingested and the onset of symptoms. There seem to be a lot of different types of poison in the world, that's for fucking sure.
It seemed like it was a special kind of poison.
This music turns me on!
on!
Oh dear. Death by poisoning again. It's always so awful.
30 minutes is a long time.
Is that what
Thank you.
is that what your wife told you?
yeah,
His wife.
Oh god. god.
The way that was in sync on my end of just wife, just everyone just like wife.
The second you said the word wife, my jaw
I'm sorry.
involuntarily dropped. I was like, no.
Yes. Totally female wife that he has. Sorry.
Certainly long enough for the victim to have locked the door behind the accused. when he left.
What, Van Zieks doesn't strike you as a wife guy?
That joke's gonna get so much funnier in the future.
You can't deny that. And it further degrades Saseki-san and his alibi.
I have the medical report from the doctor who examined the victim here, my lord.
Doctor Who? Did you all see the new episode where there was the gay kiss?
I saw that.
It was Jonathan Groff and Shuti.
Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff!
Groff got to be gay on Doctor Who.
And he got to
The
kiss Shuti
implication that
Gadwa.
he's in gay usually.
He's only gay in Doctor Who.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else. Only on Doctor Who.
It spells it out, really. The accused is the only person who could have done it.
I need to watch 15 seasons so bad. I keep seeing clips on Twitter and I'm like, I need it.
I admit I was a little bad and I watched one of the episodes out of sequence and he's so good.
He's
love him.
I need to fucking watch it.
I got distracted. Very well. The court will add this report to the court record as evidence.
There hasn't been a moment that I've there's no clip on Twitter that I've seen from like the latest episodes where I've been like, oh, this fucking sucks. Like every clip I've seen has been like, yes, that's so delicious. Please.
Also, fucking wasn't Jinx Monsoon on an episode recently?
Jinx Monsoon was on an
really
episode
wanna
recently.
watch
Holy
that one.
shit. Like, I would watch that. I don't Doctor Who very hard, but no, I see that. I saw the Neil Patrick Harris bits.
Oh, from 14's brief stint.
Yeah.
I also haven't seen 14's brief stint. I haven't seen
I pretty
most of
much
13.
only saw that.
I watched the first episode of it and then I got busy. And then I watched one completely out of sequence. And now I really want to go back and watch them all. But I suck at
There's so much like, he's so camp in such a good way. There's so much singing already. I'm so happy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, I see it here. Delayed onset of symptoms.
Great. Perfectly able. Well, no. Well, hold on.
Jesus, we have a lot.
Hold on.
I forgot that Shamspeare wasn't dead and was like, why is it not called an autopsy report?
Ingestion of someone strictly intoxic, 9% ingestion. High likelihood of the substance having been mixed with the tea the victim was drinking, but no sample can be obtained for testing.
He's over the age of 30.
He's 31, perhaps. The poisoning incident occurred at around 1:30 a.m. on the 21st of February. No container for the poison was found at this scene. So if you left around 11, like... okay, I'm gonna press more shit because I've made this mistake before.
Hold it!
Or I'm like, I got it, and then it's like, no, you have to press more shit. A literary debate about Shakespeare's works, I think you said, didn't you?
Shakespeare? Ah, a very worthy topic of conversation, I must say. Oh, yes, my lord. Romeo and Juliet, who was stronger? It was a profoundly pleasurable party.
I'm sure it was.
Romeo and Juliet.
Who was stronger?
I know I'm gonna regret asking this, but how did the debate go?
Well, we both agreed that we would reach a conclusion more quickly with a reenactment.
Of Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
We
Okay.
kissed on the lips, so we battled it out! In a Greco-Roman style, naturally.
Where they were famously naked when they wrestled?
Yep.
What?
Mr. Shamspeare had all sorts of costumes in his room for just such a contest.
Okay, hold on. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. So when you I wish you could see my face. When you when you the amount of actual, like, this is not a bit.
No, this is a real thing that happens.
So when you say you did a reenactment, you mean you were actually in costume?
He as Romeo, I as Juliet, and after a vigorous, wild tussle, I as Juliet came out on top. A victory I'll cherish forever! I certainly was on top.
Scaling. I'd like to believe.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride.
Anyway, welcome to the Shamseki Bible.
Yeah.
Someone say Bible.
Oh, damn it.
There certainly was carnage. I dare not imagine the terrible scene of carnage.
The fact remains that it was you who prepared the tea and took it to the victim. Right.
Lord Venseeks, do you not want to play in the space?
I don't want to.
I would rather die.
Lord Venseeks, do you not enjoy a yaoi?
I'm genuinely considering turning my badge in once more.
Your problem. I boiled the water in my room and made a pot to take with me.
Do not look.
I'd heard that he was too poor to have tea himself, you see.
It's true. There was no sign of any tea leaves in the man's room.
I wanted to do something nice, to be friendly,
Oh, we're calling it.
and something else. So why is everyone looking at me with such suspicion? I'm
It's
just gay. My tea was harmless. Of course it was. I was trying to sleep with him, not kill him. Do you have any basis for that statement, witness?
I wanted him to see heaven, but not like that.
Do you have any basis for that statement? And it's the bit from Legally Blonde of the fucking cool boy going, "Only the love in my heart."
This man is gay and European.
European. Whoa!
Hold it!
Were you and your neighbor good friends then?
God. Ah, no! We weren't even friends. Not at all. Not at all. Never, ever. I'm not in denial.
A simple no would have sufficed. Hi, Jupiter. Oh, he still
Does
does
the
the
armband,
animation though
yeah.
the armband isn't there. Oh my god. Where's the armband?
I imagine he's doing it.
I was gonna say, I think it's underneath.
Okay. Closer to the skin. Then, Why did you decide to pay him a visit?
Yeah, with Kazuma's name affectionately stitched onto the inside of it.
Yeah.
Everyone's normal on this
We're so
court.
normal.
Speaking of, Mr. Shamspeare fancies himself as having great literary knowledge.
Hi, Kofi Bot.
As a fellow scholar of English literature, we find much to talk about together.
Come now, no Nipponese could understand the finer points of English literature.
I already did
forgot about
fancies.
that line.
Yep. I feel like
And on the
Van
night
Zieks
in-
doesn't know English literature that well either.
No, he absolutely doesn't.
Man only knows the law.
Vanzies, name one book.
Name one book.
Name one book that's not on the list of books from the trial 2 days ago.
Damn it.
Do that.
And on the night in question, that was the topic of conversation as well, I presume.
Name a single book. Lost. They've got me.
Get got!
Foiled again.
It was the day of the It was also that. It was the day of my last trial when I was acquitted. I just arrived back at my lodgings when I ran into Mr. Shamspeare outside on the street. That was at around 6 o'clock.
The Great Ace Attorney version of.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is not ready. How did he know?
Do that.
Oh my god. We exchanged 1 or 2 pleasantries, but it soon turned into a heated discussion. Well, it was heated. He was on his way out at the time, though. So I promised to visit his room that evening at 9 to continue our debate. But did I have ill intentions?
Well, not ill, but
I mean,
certainly
I don't
sick.
think they... Sure. I was listen, I think what we wanted to do and what we did do was very heavenly and encouraged by the Judeo-Christian God.
Butt stuff.
Not at all. Never, ever.
Because as we all know, taking it up the ass is ordained and allowed by the Christian Jesus.
A simple no would have sufficed, I feel.
Can juror number 6 back me up on that?
I sure can.
Then tell the court what did happen when you visited the victim's room. I'm going to regret
Asking that.
A nice hot drink. A nice hot drink.
Drinking something hot.
It is.
It sure was hot.
Okay, I've genuinely gotten distracted at what I'm trying
I
to
just don't
prove right
remember
now.
what we're doing.
Remember you were
Oh, yeah.
like, oh, the time with the
Right. But I did
had to
right.
press everything here because I got so thrown off by that one that I had to just refresh on everything.
What? Okay, the point was that he didn't drink it until like 1, and he was gone by 11.
Yeah.
God damn it, go back. So I'm just assuming that's the statement I pressed that shit on. I do. That's the wrong button.
objection.
The answer is
Boom!
yes, and you super didn't have to press anything, but I'm so glad you did.
I think if you don't press in this one, you're missing out on one of the
Missing
most
so
important
much.
parts of the game. And I mean
Of the
that with my-
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the whole game.
No, the game.
The whole
Mm.
game.
There's another
Damn.
one in either the last or the second to last case that I'm gonna like search through the transcript for because it's optional.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
I'm texting you.
Yeah, I need to hold on.
Mr. Natsume, you said it was 11 p.m. when you left to return to your room, correct?
Yes.
And Inspector Gregson, can we rely on the information in the medical report unconditionally?
I've clicked off the tab. Of course we can. There's no problem with that report, Sunshine.
Actually, I think there's a very big problem.
Oh! Yeah, we're gonna have to. There's no way we're not.
Anyway.
Because there's a chronological inconsistency between it and the defendant's testimony.
Fuck it up. A chrono what? What are you on about?
According to this report... Oh, shit! Hey! Caitlin! Oh my god, I don't know if she's watching, but that is a friend of mine. We did she's the one I did a cover of Apex Predator with.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Speaking of the... Hold on. Really well. Yes!
Yes!
Speaking of the Apex Predator cover.
Anyway, the victim must have consumed the poison at around 1:30 in the morning. And yeah.
Damn it. Sorry, I opened Twitter and I saw something funny. I was like, damn, I should send that. And no, Julie. It was Julie. Julie tweeted it. It was Julie. It was Julie. It was directly Julie.
The defendant, Mr. Natsume, left the victim's room at 11.
It's the wine joke.
It's the wine joke. It's the wine joke. I was gonna be like, Julie, we should get a read of this. And no,
I made that.
You
It's
tweeted
me.
it.
I made that as we were starting stream.
Oh my god. It's really good. Straight up uncorking it.
That was you?
No, I wasn't the original one. I attached a picture.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I just saw the straight up uncorking it, and I was like, okay, I didn't
wine
see
bars
that
straight
because
up
I
uncorking
have
it.
to mute you.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Anyway, I'm gonna assume you did that.
I didn't say it. Ah!
Yes, that's right. There's more than 2 hours of missing time there.
What a beautiful.
That was good.
Good. I said that in unison with Kate on my end. Oh my god.
In other words, hold my hand. If there was poison in the tea that Mr. Natsume brought to the victim's room, how could the victim have fallen ill to it 2.5 full hours after the defendant left?
Ah!
Right. Also, have you guys played band?
No.
Music Wordle, and you get it like you get a drum part first, and then like depending on the song, like a bass part, and then this,
That's-
and then that. And
I like
it's
that.
like absurdly difficult, and I'm really mad because the other day it took me until I hit the vocal line to get Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh. No.
Ooh.
But it also took all my friends that long to get Fly Me to the Moon.
Honestly, I could see that if you're just breaking it up by.
Yeah, and it's like all
That'd be
synths,
difficult.
so.
Oh, that's harder. Yeah, I don't know if I could get that. I'm really thinking about that one. The defense's argument is entirely unreasonable. How do you respond to Lord Benzies?
Day drinking.
In the wine bar, straight up uncorking it, and by it, well, let's just say my Pinots.
I'm just gonna say.
My Pinot.
Pray forgive the discourtesy if my mind has wandered.
I was protecting
What
myself
you
from
thinking
thinking about
your
that shit.
Pinots?
I was thinking about uncorking my Pinots.
I can't even say it.
I was considering what cuisine would best complement the contents of my hallowed chalice this luncheon. I hate him so
You
much.
should just double it with a Pinots.
Stick your dick in a sandwich maker, make a paninas.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
Horrible. We've said horrible things today.
How could it?
Son of a bitch.
How could it have happened? You ask. Oh. I do hate to. I do like to shatter illusions.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Go take a long walk off a short cliff.
But my Nipponese friend appears to be chasing a phantom idea.
A phantom?
He thinks
There's
he's
a ghost in here? Oh, fuck! I don't like ghosts!
Is it so hard to imagine that the victim drank his tea after the accused had left? For example, at the time stated in the medical report. Yes, at around 1:30.
Objection!
It would be rude. Mr. Natsume brought the tea with him to drink together with his neighbor. And in Japan, there's a well-known saying, drink tea while it's hot.
Objection!
And in my country, there is an even more apt saying.
God save the queen. Lucky for me, the queen is dead, so when you see her in hell, tell her Junior sent ya.
There is nothing more refreshing than cold tea.
He made that up.
The point is, if there was such a long gap, there may be other ways to explain how the victim came to be poisoned, other possibilities.
What sort of possibilities, Counsel?
I'll let you know
Was
when I
it
think of
from
one.
Well,
the owl?
for example, the man could have had another visitor.
Another visitor.
I can only dream of the owl.
My lord.
So stupid.
I'm still laughing over it. It's just, you know what to play in the space.
No.
Don't look at me.
That's a very bold assertion, my learned friend. From someone who has nothing to substantiate.
Or the victim could have taken the poison of his own volition.
You suggest this may have been a suicide, Counsel.
Objection!
No, he's really mad about it.
This is such a funny. Just sorry. Just this sentence.
Really denying suicide.
Mr. Shamspeare has categorically denied suicide.
Sorry, it was just funny out loud.
The idea can and must be discounted.
Objection!
Well, what if he's really embarrassed?
Yeah, what if he's really upset he bungled it? That's happened. That's a thing. But he could be lying.
No.
Literally. Bro, say something.
Don't fucking slow blink at me.
Oh my god.
That
Maybe
means he
he's a
likes
cat.
you. He's a cat.
Is something wrong, Lord Fancy? Because
Oh my god.
you're like stuck in a blink cycle or something.
Don't look at me while I'm doing it. I'm shy.
Okay.
What just fell off my desk? Okay.
I was listening to the sound of the carriage pulling up outside the courtroom. Pray, forgive the discourtesy.
Carriage? What
Can you
carriage?
say roll up really quietly?
It wasn't
I
quiet.
said
It was
pull
just
up.
like at a normal volume.
Oh.
It would seem that the key player in this case has just arrived.
Please tell me.
Out! Out, brief candle! Life's but a walking shadow.
Remember how we were saying they don't have duty cutscenes?
A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more.
Vogue!
It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Go off as you like it, I think.
I think it's Macbeth,
Is it Hamlet?
though. It's the same quote that he did last time. So
I know. Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was the same one. I just thought for some reason it was As You Like. I'm thinking of All the World's Stage, not the World's Stage. It's my bad.
I'm sure he says that one.
Ow! Oh, I said the line.
I know. I just hurt my butt.
Oh.
William
Good.
Shakespeare.
Sounds good. Just like my leg fell asleep
Excuse
and
me,
then
I'm
something
performing.
Well, hang on. I'm like
Excuse you, he's monologuing.
you sly dog. You got me monologuing.
William Shamspeare, my lord. Alas, 'twas I, undone by these bitter events. I am the victim.
William Shatner.
He was
me, William
overexposed
Shatner.
because that was like a legitimate lighting asset. I thought they just put like black bars over the scene.
What's he doing here? The real Slay Pussy Queen has arrived.
Well,
You're allowed to say it now. The prosecution seeks to call this gentleman to the stand.
The defense seeks to call this gentleman a couple things, but they can't say it live on Twitch. Nails, hair,
hips, heels.
With his testimony, my learned friend's futile resistance will be utterly crushed.
He wants to be a bimbo doll.
Hi,
B-I-N-B-O.
I just want to be a stupid hoe.
Hi, I'm Tila, lips full of filler.
We already have a version of that.
We do have a. I could do it British though.
You're calling him as a witness?
Instead of the other character that you have in there, we'll just put Suzuki in.
Yeah.
Very well, counsel. I grant your request with interest. With interest? Yeah, I'm also interested. I'm curious to discover what the court shall hear from the victim himself.
I forgot about that.
I could never forget.
I don't remember ever hearing it.
Happy am I, Shamspeare, to regale thee with my tale of woe, my lord.
But I still have my own tale to tell. My own tale of worse woe. I can regale the court with the tale of my perfect innocence in perfect English. That will do, Mr. Natsume. Let the court now hear from the victim. He's a fruity little guy. I want to hear what he has to say.
Oh my god.
What face is that? Oh my god.
Alright. So that's Mr. Shamspeare. But who's that other man beside him?
Yes, I feel sure that we've caught a glimpse of that man before.
That man.
That man?
State your names and occupations for the court, please.
A writer of words so sweet, they do scent the breeze. An inventor of
This is strychnine again. Shit, this
Pardon. Sorry, it's still in my system. An inventor of ideas so profound, they compose the earth. The unrivaled poet,
Oh, son of a
the
bitch.
unmatched scribe, William Shakespeare. Were the great bard to be recalled to life anew, lo, what a magnificent man!
Would you fuck him?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Good fellows, I am he who ponders such a miracle, William Shamspeare.
He really got given that name at birth and was like, ooh, I know what I'm gonna make my life about.
Oh, the name's Meterman. Adrian B. Meterman. Adrian B. Meterman. Okay. I work for the Aldermont Gas Company, East End branch office.
Remind me.
I'm
to
not
send
cockney enough.
you-
Hold on. I gotta get into it. I'm like
Remind
loosely
me to
written.
send you a fucking animatic after this, Kate.
Okay.
It's of basically this case. Ah, I remember now. It was yesterday on Briar Road.
Oh yes, she's right. It's him. Oh well, what's this? Adrian B. Meterman. I mean, Meterman, sure.
He's the drone. Cute.
Yeah.
If you look at his like full body, he has like a bee.
The
beak.
bag works as a stinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so cute.
And the little wings.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with it.
It's so
His name's
clever.
a drone. A drone.
Like,
A drone beam meterman. Yes, we spotted him outside Mr. Garrideb's house that morning. He's a gas company employee. Oh, he has access to the evil weed. What does he have to do with this
Straight up
keys?
gassing it. So, Mr. William Shamspeare, you are the victim in this miserable affair, correct?
By it, I mean my respiratory system.
Oh heaven! Oh hell! Do you command me to remember?
Yes, that's what a court is.
That sweet poison that
Okay.
didst cross me and cross mine innocent lips.
They are not
I cannot-
innocent.
imagine being the localizers for specifically this case.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to read the Japanese translations of Shakespeare quotes and be like, oh, it's this one. I would have died. Like,
I subpoenaed him for the trial, with his doctor's permission, naturally.
Straight up calling it to court. By it, let's just say, I mean, subpoenaed. That wasn't
Hearing the
funny, don't
testimony.
laugh at that.
Hearing the testimony of the aggrieved will remove any room for doubt from the jurors' minds, I'm sure.
didn't read any of that before we started talking.
Behold! You have only to rearrange the letters of my name to see that me's a seraph, an angel indeed.
What the fuck was that in Japanese?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
I'm just
very
like
curious.
looking at him.
Yeah,
It's hard
Miss
not to
Sprite. And don't I know it?
Hey, oh! There's just like a lot happening.
Oh yeah.
Thus be I noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart, as all heavenly angels be.
All of the Sprite budgets went to him.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even mad.
It was great. All the money that they didn't have for 2D animation went here.
Yeah.
Because there isn't a less contrived meaning in your name. No, not at all.
The jurors seem to be very moved by this man, I'm afraid.
Oh my god!
We're actually taking this seraph anagram idea seriously.
That's good.
That in Japanese.
Let's fucking go!
Took me out. I wasn't ready. Thank you, witnesses, for your illuminating introductions.
Really get old man Ren and God in the same case.
God. You're literally God.
Yeah.
But, my lord, what's the man next to Mr. Shamspeare doing here? The gasman, I mean.
You're from Moralsburg.
What? Me? Well, now. I'm not his bitch. Nope.
Not yet.
Definitely not.
Allow me to enlighten my admitted friend. You recall, I presume, your earlier impertinence. When you suggested that the victim had another visitor to his room on the night in question. And moreover, that the victim is a compulsive liar.
What? No, I did not quite say that.
You were being a bitch about it. This young
bitch about
chin
it.
stroker. This young chin stroker is here to controvert your wild claims.
Did someone say convert?
conclusively. No, I said the right words. Is that not so, Mr. Meaton?
Hang on. No, I'm just here.
I'm just here.
I'm just here.
Oh, fuck, that's me. I hereby call for your formal testimonies. You will tell the court as lucidly as possible what happened on the night in question.
One may smile and be a villain. Yes, it doth pain me, but let the truth be spoken.
Oh my god,
The truth. Yes, the truth of that wintry night of my discontent.
I'm losing it. Your stupid little face every
There's so
time.
much happening.
There's so much.
There's so much happening.
I don't know how I feel about him.
His like mugshot is also this picture.
And
In the court
that
record?
one
It's
that
really
one
good.
I remembered. I remember this face. It's a very memorable face. It's just I'm never anticipating it ever.
Everyone-
Small mouth. Of course he is a large mouth.
I can't. I don't know what I'm feeling.
Gregson is just in the middle of them. Like, poor Gregson. Just
Poor Gregson, I'm so sorry.
I'll be in the middle. You two got along.
You should get on.
I don't think Gregson wants anything
I
to
don't
do
think
with
he
the
wants
middle.
that.
You two got such a common. I can't. Because I'm like, I don't want to stop. Like, I never want the camera to be off of him anymore. But like, and like, I never want him to shut up. But
Don't worry, he
also,
won't.
good.
He
But
won't. He's the
also, like, I'm so.
It's just, he's just like so stupidly blinking. It's
I know.
Exactly. I'm feeling shrimp feelings right now.
The snow lay about. My neighbor did cometh in the evening.
Yeah,
They
he
wanted
did.
tea. You heard me.
what? Well, I mean, he did.
He did.
But marry, bitter was his drink. And when he left, I did fall prostrate on my table.
Really gotta hit that second R. So
You really have to say that R.
'Twas the tea alone did pass my lips that late hour, not else. Certainly not the lips of another man.
certainly not another man's penis.
What? No. Sorry.
For you see, he sucked me off. Don't get it twisted.
I was on top.
You were on top. That doesn't mean you couldn't you couldn't snink his dink. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that means either, but that's what my mouth wanted to say. So that's what I said.
I was actually shocked into silence there. I just kind of, I think you broke me. I just
Snake
had
his
I
dink.
I had to like I had to like
Snake his
system
dink.
reset. You know in Toy Story 3 where they have to like factory reset Buzz, you just did that to me. With that.
I thought you were referencing something you said so confidently.
Okay, so I can walk you through the process of what just happened.
Okay.
It was me. I was trying to say that doesn't mean he couldn't suck his dick.
Yeah,
but then
I got it.
I stuttered and said another N, and I was like, no, I gotta pull back and restart. And then I went, no, I'll say it. I don't know what I was about to say, but I'll try saying it. And so what I said was, that doesn't mean he couldn't snink his dick.
Wow.
Point is, the point is that Natsume absolutely could have sucked him off.
I mean, I'm not going to contest that.
I was outside this bloke's window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on his room. I'm a weird voyeur. There's a lot of voyeurs in this fucking game. No one else visited his room but that short little roundback Eastern fella. Make sure to snink his dick.
Snink his dick.
Wait, what did you just say? You were You were keeping an eye on Mr. Shamspeare's room all night?
I don't know if you've heard it, but when you first
Sorry, the way it pans fast.
I started laughing so hard I kicked my laptop.
Ah!
the way the camera pans fast. It's like I'm imagining like music and then it fades out.
Yeah.
My fucking abs hurt.
Oh my god.
That's right. Of course, the bloke's window was all but blocked up in it. There's a little gap with the bricks where you can see into the room. So I spent the night trying to keep my teeth from chattering as I peered in through that.
The question is, why?
Oh, because I'm a sick fuck. Next question, mate. Ah! Well, no, that's because he's on my list.
Hello.
What a piece of work is a man.
Damn right.
Wherefore wouldst thou not stare in wonderment?
Oh my god.
Wow.
You know what? I think that one specifically, I think God would say.
Yeah. Yeah. I like man in case it's not clear.
What are you talking about?
This buzzing busybody hath not part in this play. I pray thee, pay him no heed. Make no more ado about his tedious words.
What you say about me?
Calm yourself.
No, he said it wasn't important. He said I was the main piece and that this other guy was a side chick.
This court is concerned with what happened on the night in question.
Oh my god, shut up. I don't care.
Nothing more.
Indeed, that is so.
I keep getting fucking pop-ups and it's like, I don't give a fuck.
And as the testimony we have heard clearly reveals, there was no one other than the accused present at the time who could have carried out this crime.
Bars.
Well, I believe this may be the final testimony of the trial.
Your Honor.
That's right. It's over.
It's been 90
Your Honor,
minutes.
super yeah.
It's so over. Now, counsel, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination.
Whoa, worms be upon ye. Yes, my lord.
I like this angle because he looks like the spider from Miss Spider's
Oh my god! Look, that's what I kept thinking of. I was like, it looks so... God, you're right. I hate everything. I hate everything. Good. Think about it.
Thank you, Kume. Thank you, Stretch. Thank you, Water. Fuck, I keep forgetting I have to use the fucking arrows. can't see them holes.
I mean, they sure are there.
I don't, Susato, I love you. I care about what you have to say. I don't want your hints yet. I love you, thank you. I'll come back in a second. Hello.
He's so punchable.
Oh my god, yeah.
I want to
what
like
a man.
frame him on my wall.
That's the next cardboard cutout I'm gonna make.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Can he
He's gonna be
small?
life-sized.
Oh,
I can make
He's
him
really
small.
tall.
I can
Small
shrink him
Dachi
to
needs
be
a
the same
friend.
size as Small Dachi. Yeah.
Small Dachi
I
needs a
just think
friend.
small spear would be really funny.
Small
Sham
spear.
small? Small spear?
Sham small.
Short
Small spear. Small spear is so
Oh,
much
small
better.
spear.
Small spear. Did you say small spear?
Sham
Small
short.
spear. A Dachi. Hold it!
Hold
I
it.
also do think he should be life-sized, though. I think if you, like, walk into a room and there's just a life-size
I need you to jump scare yourself
Shakespeare.
repeatedly with this thing.
Yeah.
I can put in my room. He can guard against the fucking spider.
Damn
Will
right.
it work? Does
Maybe they'll crawl on his face instead of mine.
Hopefully. I
Julie,
hope
for
so.
context, this morning I was rudely awoken at 9 a.m. by a massive spider crawling on my face.
Oh
So
my god.
that's how my day started.
Oh god.
I actually think that
dying.
is the worst way to wake up. I think
Oh, yes.
that's
I'm
it.
traumatized and I'm never gonna sleep again.
Yay.
Yay.
So you didn't have any
Shakespeare
kind of evening meal, dinner, supper?
He ate spiders.
He's Spiders George!
I love JoJo's. Fie on luxury, fie on gluttony. To eat thrice daily is but a waste of time. I have an eating disorder.
Sorry?
I would that my belly were full. No more oft than the sun doth rise.
Why are you jumping like
Well,
that?
I like to jump.
Heroic eating habits, I must say. That's
This
not
just
great.
in, British judge endorses eating disorders.
No.
More to 11.
Oh.
Night and day do I fill my hours with learned study of the great bard and playwright. Hence is it that there doth not in my chamber be there the costumes of mine art.
That would appear to be the case, as even a rodent was found starved to death.
Maybe the spiders will start.
Not the rat!
Now that I think of it, it's not just food that was conspicuously missing from that room, is it? I don't recall seeing a single play or script anywhere. I think he just makes this shit up.
For I have devoured them all.
Oh my god, guys.
There's
it's
just so
you.
much more in this case.
Oh.
I ate the divorce papers
With ketchup!
with ketchup.
You've eaten them?
I eated them. Every word be within my skull. Didst thou imagine otherwise?
Right. That wasn't misleading at all. Now, could you turn around, do you think?
Which brings us to the conclusion that the only way the poison could have passed the victim's lips is in the tea.
We'll be right back.
Wait, how could you have... How do I want to do this? You know what? Let's do this while I'm thinking about it. Julie?
Oh, Julie
just left.
said.
Fuck! Did I miss? I thought that was you. I'm
No, that was Julie.
Damn
I'm still here.
Teacup from which Mr. Natsume was drinking. Yes, unlike the other one, the inside of the cup is completely clean. I suppose he must have drunk the contents before the tea had a chance to leave a mark. I always gulp it down too. Sorry, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, if you just sip it little by little, it goes cold. Clearly, I shall have to instruct you in the proper way to take tea. This must be the cup that Mr. Shamspeare was drinking from then. The poison was in the ice. Next question. It's stained on the inside. Tea does that, I'm afraid. Even green tea. Oh, really? I've never noticed before. You've never noticed? Well, I never leave it in the cup long enough to leave a mark. I like to gulp it down. Drink tea while it's hot. I went British there. That's the Japanese way, isn't it? Oh dear. So many people seem to have the wrong idea about our culture. Most of them are Japanese. Okay, good talk. Thank you, Boo. Why am I still doing this? Julie's not here. Hold on.
Hold it!
Just keep pressing shit. Let me stop you there. Mr. Natsume left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2 that the poison made you collapse. That amounts to more than 3 hours of missing time.
Oh my god.
Is
He's doing the Cupid shuffle.
The Cupid shuffle. The Cupid shuffle.
Sorry, I literally can't stop fucking watching this.
Are you entranced by my move?
I am. This is the Pokemon move known as Hypnotic Dance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so real, the first time he did that, I watched him for like 15 minutes straight.
I started you just have to do it along with him.
I am currently doing it with him.
Yeah, it's fun.
Look at me go.
This was such a poor stream to not have the camera on. God damn it.
It's fun though.
If the defendant had really put the poison into your tea, that 3-hour window of time is something you're gonna have to explain.
Elaborate on that.
No.
Gladly. 'Tis an easy task.
What?
I did drink of the tea, not while I'm sorry, not while my guest didst tarry, but after he took leave of me. Faith, 'twas stone cold, but at 1 hour post midnight, verily were my lips parched.
Objection!
Hello.
That doesn't sound normal. I just don't think that's normal.
Nay, 'tis quite ordinary, sire, after all. Thou wouldst recall our fiery debate. Amidst such argument, there'd be no time for fiery tea.
Romeo and Juliet again. And who was stronger?
Mr. Shamspeare, in summary, allow me to confirm. Did you not come here with the intention of naming your attacker?
But of course, my liege. 'Twas the stooped lover of words that attempt to shuffle me off this mortal coil.
We all know what that means. Fuck. Fuck. No one else visited his room. Part of my argument wants to be, how did you keep an eye on him if there was all the soap? And the second part of my argument is, I don't believe you. You say a short little round back Eastern fella, so you can't be sure it was the defendant. then?
Objection!
Objection, he's literally just racist.
How many other short little round-backed Nibonese with a mustache do you think there are in them?
Well, of course, it's only a narrow gap and it was quite dark, so I didn't notice the mustache. But he showed up at around 9, so I'm pretty sure of myself.
Oh, it
And
was
when-
dark in there?
Yeah, so really my voyeurism didn't let me see shit. And when the person you saw arrived, did he and Mr. Shamspeare drink tea together? Nah, sorry. I couldn't say. Why not? Because couldn't see into the room all that well, could I? But what I did see was the silhouette of that little roundback fella wearing a pretty dress. Then the pair of them started some kind of wrestling match. I tell you, I didn't know what to make of it.
I suppose that was the Romeo and Juliet championship battle getting underway.
Mr. Meter, allow me to confirm one final time. Apart from the accused, can you state with certainty that no one else visited the victim on the night in question?
No question. Gasman's honor. Literally just press everything, I guess. Whatever.
Hold it!
I will do this. To be clear, by neighbor, you are referring to the defendant, Mr. Natsume.
Oh, indeed, sire. Perchance thou wouldst that I call him the man from upstairs.
You can't just say perchance.
Watch me.
And at what time did the mustachioed Nibonese visit you in your room?
Our meeting was promised for the hour of 9. And lo, did he come to tender a gift of fragrant tea.
Details which are in accordance with the defendant's own testimony, yes.
I like the way I thought you were gonna do a bit.
I was thinking about it, and then I was like, no.
And we were broiled in such a literary debate as history hath not seen before.
Oh, I'm sure.
By which I presume he means.
And the discussion
But
about
fuck
who was
it,
the
oh.
stronger.
Right.
Oh, Romeo or Juliet.
Hot,
Sex,
passionate,
yeah.
gay sex, yes. I, Shamspeare, did play the part of young Romeo, whilst my neighbour played the fair Juliet. Each of us dressed as would our characters be, to bring weight upon our merry experiment.
That was
Oh, an experiment.
Is that what we call it now?
Is that all I am
Yeah.
to you?
Listen, people merrily experimenting.
You can just say it was kinky roleplay. We don't need this whole elaborate, like, debate thing.
I dare not imagine the scene.
Oh, he's imagining the scene.
I'm imagining it quite vividly, yes.
Frailty, thy name is woman. Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was?
Neko, like.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
Nya.
yes, that is. Nya!
Yeah.
You're taking my thing. I'm a cat. Nya!
I'm a
Well.
misogynist.
I took
Meow.
many things from you that night. Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was? Yes. Oh no, that's not the word.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I had heard of the Eastern art of jujitsu, but ne'er did I dream 'twould be a skill practiced by the comely maiden.
I'm sure is a word.
What am I looking at?
What are... Yeah.
What am I looking at?
I don't know, man.
Meow.
Juliet beat Romeo up? Well, this is not helping our case.
I believe the court has heard enough about your earth-shattering literary debate. Perhaps you could reiterate your statement about the tea that the accused brought to your room.
My liege, I am thy servant.
I do not want you to be.
Stop.
Okay, gladly I will do thy bidding.
You're not gonna suck him off, dude.
Well, fuck.
No, you can't. That's the
Did
point.
that last night.
We already did this. Let me stop you there. That's the 2 hours or 3 hours.
Objection!
What the fuck? He's doing a TikTok dance up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love TikTok.
He would. He would love TikTok. I think I pressed that first. Let's.
Hold it!
But the windows of that house have all been filled in.
You know what else?
That's not all I was written now! Oh! Pretty, 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 pretty.
Pretty, 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 pretty.
Saseki's just sitting in the defendant's chair going, this is the worst fucking day of my life.
A historical artifact of the now defunct windowed house.
Yeah, right there. All bricked up horribly. You know what else was bricked up horribly?
Horribly.
But as it happens, there's a little part of brickwork at the bottom corner that's been opened up. I was looking through that gap.
Yes, there were a few bricks loose, weren't there? Good.
And for some strange reason, a couple bars of soap lined up on the ledge outside as well.
I don't know what they're into yet.
I don't like going around poking my chin into other people's business, especially on freezing cold nights. But them's my orders, so that's what I'll keep doing. As long as there's breath in my body. Yeah. With all the theatricals today.
Oh no, it killed Kate.
Oh,
Oh
no!
my god. Oh my god, he's dead.
Oh my god. There we go. It's back. It's fine.
It's not, I don't think it's back on Twitch yet. I just
Oh,
looked
is it
at the
not?
stream.
Oh,
At
it
least
is.
for
It's
me,
taking a
it's
second.
frozen. It's
It'll
not
probably
down,
catch
it's
up
just
soon.
stuck.
Okay.
Yeah. My
He's
internet's
just-
also been... Oh, there we
there
go.
it
He's
is,
just
there
been sweating.
it
He's just been sweating.
Out of interest, Mr. Newton, after the accused had left and returned to his own lodging, did you see the victim leave the room?
No, he never left. He was in that room the whole time, as far as I'm concerned.
And we can therefore discount the possibility of suicide.
How can you be sure of that?
The police carried out a thorough investigation of the scene and found no receptacle for the poison. And since we know the victim didn't leave his room, and hence didn't dispose of this poisonous container himself, it's clear that this was no attempted suicide. Only the culprit could have removed the receptacle.
Ah, yes. Lucidly explained, counsel. Thank you.
Really
Oh, no.
That was Greg. That was Gregson in the corner.
Yeah. Totally was.
You can't argue with the logic. Hold it! My lord!
Goodness me. Yes, Mr. Foreman.
I've kept my mouth shut and listened up to now, but this has gone on long enough. Are you all with me? I'm not doing Batman, I'm sorry. I know he's Batman. I know he's Batman, but I'm not doing Batman right now.
Are we to understand that you ladies and gentlemen of the jury are in agreement with one another? that you've reached a unanimous decision.
Too right we have. Are you all with me?
Yes!
What team?
Wildcats!
What team?
Wildcats!
What team?
Wildcats!
Wildcats! Get ahead in the game! Woo!
Get
Wait,
your head
no.
in the game.
The defense is in the middle of a cross-examination. To be honest, I was holding out a bit of hope for you, young man. Especially after you identified those few hours that followed the accused leaving the victim's room.
Yes, the 3 missing hours, as you put it.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter. What difference do they make? None as far as I can see.
And since that's now apparent, there's really no reason to delay our decision anymore. Like I was saying before, if I don't make if I don't take 5 bob home with me tonight, the missus will blow her top.
My mic fell. There we go.
Huh? What's that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said.
I love him.
Very well. Let the court be apprised of your decisions.
Girl, please join my union.
Juror number 5 should
Ladies
join
and
that,
gentlemen of the jury. Sorry, we were talking.
I was making a divorce joke, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
He should divorce. He will state your leadings as to the defendant's culpability, and it is also
Guilty!
my opinion that juror number 5 should join a union and get
Guilty.
divorced.
Guilty.
Break one union, join another.
Yeah, literally. There's Arthur Conan Doyle was really passionate about divorce laws, and was part of a defense for divorce rights organization for whatever reason.
Show stopping. Incredible. All of you?
Well, it would appear that the jury is indeed unanimous.
So, this time at least, it seems justice will be done. All's well that ends well, as they say.
Shut up. We get it. You read Midsummer Night's Dream. Whatever.
This
He
calls
doesn't
for a
read,
toast.
he saw a production.
That's true. He saw Midsummer Night's Dream.
I feel like
Incredibly
he wouldn't go
hot,
to
my
see it.
liege.
I
I
don't
don't-
think he went, of his own free will.
No, I think he got dragged along. That
Uh,
implies that
heart,
he was
strong
wearing
heart took him to.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Boss
want to
forced him
see
to
you,
go.
Johnny. I love Shakespeare.
I hate this.
To the guilty being punished.
Ooh, wah, Ooh, ah. Yes, yes,
Get up,
yes,
Mr.
yes,
Naruto.
yes. Ooh, ah.
Get up, Mr. Naruto. Stop doing the white boy dance, please. The trial isn't over yet.
What do you mean, Mr. Zato? We're fucked.
About the information I found in this encyclopedia of British law I have. Obscure right. A gameplay mechanic that belongs to the defense in these situations, remember?
That thing we did 2 fucking days ago. A summation examination. Yes, that's right. We don't have a jury in Japanese courts, of course. But here in a British court of law, if we can reverse the decisions of a majority of the jurors, we can force the trial to Oh, little. This trial can't end now. Whatever it takes, I just can't let that happen. The defense moves to invoke its right to a summation examination, my lord.
Why am I not? My learned Nepalese friend's inability to admit defeat. You choose to cling desperately to some arcane rule you barely comprehend instead of accepting the truth.
Sorry, hip hop in the new outfit.
The cog.
Hey.
Onto the cog.
Certainly no other defense counselor in recent times has exercised the right to a summation examination.
Yes, MJ, that was for you. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Onto the cog.
Because they all know that once the jury's mind is set, it cannot be altered. We're not going to talk about the, 3 other times that I've been proven about that.
Nevertheless, the right remains and must be upheld. The defense counsel's request is granted. This court will proceed with the summation examination, as outlined in the Encyclopedia of British Law.
Thank you, my lord, I think.
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
Are you and your fellows prepared, Mr. Foreman?
Believe me, my lord, we know all about this young lad's tenacity. We're ready for it.
Very well. In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hereby call upon each of you to state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime for which he stands accused.
I am sitting like a shrimp. Like, I was running perpendicular. The victim may not be well off, but he's a noble man and straight up. Well, there's no reason to doubt the man.
Well, I do declare the good gentleman has no reason to lie. In fact, I think he's rather splendid.
Just look at the accused by comparison. It's my turn to be racist. He's Japanese, stoops all the while, and has a mustache. Very fishy.
Disappointed in you, juror number 3.
There's no evidence to suggest the gangling actor is a fraudsman. For now, at least.
I really don't care, Mike. I just need this trial in quickly.
3 hours of missing time is nothing when you reach my age, you know. Nothing at all.
What? I knew it. Every single one of them seems completely convinced. Apart from the one that said he didn't give a fuck.
I don't know what's going on.
It would seem that all the jurors.
Too old to be a duckling.
Too old to be a duckling, quack quack.
Ducklings!
Ducklings.
One seems like a duck when all this wet. Ducklings! Too old to be a duckling, quack quack.
Have come to the conclusion that Mr. Shamspeare is a fine, upstanding, and honest citizen.
If you ask me, they've all been bewitched by his strange theatrical movements.
Do you think they've also been bothered and bewildered?
I do.
And sadly, nothing Mr. Natsume has said appears to have registered at all.
Well, fuck it, we ball. Let's not forget. I've pleaded with the jury on Saseki-san's behalf before, and it worked. So you never know.
Before we begin, it might be an idea for me to remind you exactly how a summation examination works, Mr. Naruhodo.
I got it, Susato. Oh.
Though it's only been 2 in-game days, it feels as though it's been several years. Well, you're still very new to British law, after all.
That's true, I suppose. And Saseki-san's fate is entirely in my hands now, too. There's always a chance I might have forgotten some crucial detail. Perhaps I should hear Susato's out. Should I let her talk me through it again, or not bother? I got it! Thank you for the kind offer, Miss Susato, but I've been through plenty of these summation examinations already now. I think it's important that we don't delay the start any longer than necessary.
Of course, I understand. And I'm quite sure you're right. If you're confused by anything at any point, you can turn to me for advice whenever you like. I'll be here for you.
The key to this is really listening carefully to each juror's statement. finding two that are contradictory, and pitting the corresponding jurors against each other.
Without further ado, please, counsel, proceed with the summation examination.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Yes, my lord.
That was really fun to say in that voice. Oh my god.
We get
Never
to see
free
the
of
little
him.
mouse.
He looks so determined. He has a little Karuba.
Yeah.
Look
And a
at
tiny
him.
armband.
So tiny.
He's so happy to be here.
I love that Iris made that and was like, he needs a little Karuma.
I don't know what it is, but it seems important to him, so. Oh, he's a nobleman and straight up. They've never reached out now. I do declare that the gentleman has no reason to lie. I think he's rather splendid. Just look at the accused by comparison. There's no evidence to suggest the gangling actor is a fraudman. So that's gonna get pinned. What's your story, juror number 6?
Hold it!
What do you really mean by that, sir?
Well, I'm not one to boast, but I get up at 5 every morning, I do.
So do we, apparently.
At 5? You're a really early riser then, aren't you?
Huh? What's that now?
Heard you were talking shit. I said you're an early riser.
Furry spider? Oh, oh
Ren, are you okay?
I'm still thinking about the fucking spider.
I
That was
know
funny
you
in my
are.
head.
No,
well, I
it
wouldn't-
landed. I just like that gave such like, man, it smells like wrong dog in here. Are you okay? Just ask.
Yes.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I like to while away the hours in the evening reading books as well.
It's not normal.
Normalize.
But by about 2 in the morning, I'm usually too tired to go on.
He sleeps at 2 in the morning and gets up at 5. Oh my, that means he only has 3 hours of sleep each night.
Same.
Ah, what's that, dear?
Only 3 hours of sleep each night!
That's right. You see, 3 hours of missing time, like I said, it's not much, is it?
Girl, that's not normal.
This really isn't helping. Girly, I know. I don't need you to explain this to me. I love you. I got it. I got it. I got it. Thank you. You did it. I just wanted to talk to juror number 6. I don't need a rundown every time. Thank you, Susato. Thank you, honey.
I also love that they bring up the like, oh, if you can't change the jurors' minds, it's game over. I don't know if you can get a game over in summation examination. Oh, I guess from the penalties all being fucked up.
If you fuck up enough times, there's no reason to doubt the man. Hold on. Let's just take these. No! Let's just take these, down the line, I think.
Hold it!
Well, there are plenty of people in London who seem noble but poor. Couldn't some of them also be liars? No doubt about it. Like that shaky client of yours, for example. Absolutely not. Mr. Natsume is no liar. Look, the point is, the only thing that passed the victim's lips that night was the Japanese man's tea. When you take the gasman's testimony into account as well, the truth couldn't be any clearer. Well, that's alarmingly logical. Let me be frank here. I'm a gentleman with a gentleman's values. It turns out that the old Shakespearean chum is a rotten liar after all. I gladly changed my decision about the defendant. And I'm sure my fellow gentlemen on the jury would do the same. Isn't that right?
Well, yes, perhaps. Though I don't see it happening.
Huh? What's that? Elderly gent on the end here, you know. You'll have to speak up.
Look, I really don't care about all this nonsense. I just need this trial to be over.
How many gentlemen do we actually have on the jury then? Alright, sir. I may hold you to that. Don't forget what you said. Alright, if you can show me the victim's a liar, I'll reconsider.
Hold it!
Are you saying you believe the man to be trustworthy because he's rather splendid?
No, that's not what I said. The point is, the man is the victim here. What reason would he have to lie? And yes, he is rather splendid.
Oh.
I have
So you say.
taste in men.
It's bad.
I, MJ, think so.
So you say. Yet again.
Meanwhile, the man who stands accused behaves so suspiciously it's exhausting to look at him. I'm afraid he's not splendid at all.
Splendid logic there, madam. Thank you so much.
She contributes so much.
Go, girl. Give us nothing.
Nothing. Her Pringle bonnet.
Hold it!
No, not one of those things is a reason to find the man guilty.
But he is fishy. There's no point dancing around the fact. He's Japanese, he has a mustache, and he stoops. You see, you arrive at the conclusion in just 3 steps. 3 steps, like a waltz, in fact. What is he cooking? You know, the more I think about it, the more this trial seems like a dance.
Oh my god. What is he talking about?
You seem to be several steps ahead of yourself, though, and you're on the wrong foot. No, there's nothing but circumstantial evidence here. There's no actual proof of the defendant's guilt.
But the victim's version of events is backed up by what the big-chinned man next to him says, isn't it? 1, he saw the Japanese man there. 2, he saw no one else. And 3, he saw the Japanese man there. Oh,
Bro.
And that's another 3 steps. All this really does seem more and more like a waltz, doesn't it?
Right, and the prosecution will waltz its way to victory if I let you speak much more.
Hold it!
A fraudsman? What do you mean by that, madam?
Okay. It really is the most tiresome problem for the company. Most irritating. We can be absolutely certain that a customer is stealing from us, but without hard evidence. We can't even threaten to take action for fear of being sued.
I'm sorry, you've lost me a little there. Who are you?
I'm the wife of Augustus Altamont, owner of the Altamont Gas Company.
Good gracious. Altamont gas, you say?
Gas is the future of energy in this country and around the globe. But proper handling is essential.
Yeah, because people totally properly handled gas, absolutely.
Yeah, they totally did that in the Victorian era. Nobody exploded back then.
Absolutely nobody. Nobody got radiation poisoning.
No, nobody exploded. Nobody, hell, later than the Victorian era. My great-grandfather used to be a plumber, and apparently, like, while looking at pipes and stuff, they would fully just hold up lighters to, like, gas lines.
Oh.
And be like, that's fine. As I'm sure our employee from the East End, from the East End branch office would be the first to agree.
Absolutely, Lady Quinby. Gotta be used properly. No.
Yeah.
That's not your fucking name.
It's your name.
It is.
That's
Also,
so cute.
Altamont is both a reference to, I think, Arthur Conan Doyle's mother's maiden name, but also it's a character that comes up in the last Sherlock Holmes book where Holmes and Watson retire and become beekeepers.
Oh!
It's really good.
Gotta be used properly. Altamont gas is the best in the world, of course.
She's not gonna cut you or give you a raise.
You don't know that.
I think we may have solved the mystery of Val from earlier, Mr. Nanobo.
Right. He bowed in deference to his employer's wife, did he? Would I be right in assuming that the reason Mr. Meterman was watching what Mr. Shamspeare was up to in his room?
I'm afraid that there's no end to the lengths the population of the East End will go in order to steal our gas. So I really have no choice when the company identifies someone as a possible fraudster. But to dispatch a worker to watch the suspect day and night. Oh, that's the end of the sentence. But to dispatch a
I'm just gonna skip it.
We're very thorough in our investigation.
So you mean Mr. Shamspeare is...
I wouldn't come out and say it. But you can finish that sentence with grubby little gas thief.
I love the umbrella!
It's
a
such a good
stinger!
design. It is such a good design. And
Why
she's
are all the
fuzzy
good
like a
designs
bee.
in fucking Taga? Like, what the hell?
Kazuyonori went batshit insane with this one.
Oh my god! You have noticed the public gallery in here, have you?
The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen.
They made a custom animation for that fucking line.
Uh-huh.
Why is he's look at his waist. Look at this man's fucking curve, alright? His titties are low. He looks so he's got the female arch going on to show off his boobs.
He's
and
wearing
his
one of those Victorian bust observers.
Oh, for sure.
Faith, wouldst thou wound me with thy words, were I to let them penetrate the skin?
butt. Not a good
Like
phrasing to use the
that
word penetrate.
emphasis on that one.
But setups here not insults, only quiet. Are you quite alright? I am trying to perform for the court. Excuse me. But seraphs hear not insults, only choirs of angels in song. She's died.
Sorry! What the fuck my laptop?
We may not have evidence yet, but my workers won't stop buzzing around you until they find it. And when they do, you'll find yourself blasted back to your angelic heights in an Altamont gas explosion.
I mean, nobody has ever
died from a gas explosion.
Nobody has exploded.
So Mr. Shamspeare has been stealing gas. I wonder, juror number 4, if you wouldn't mind adding that information to your statement?
Okay. My pleasure. Was it the bit about... fuck. Was it the bit about ripping that thief apart you enjoyed?
A little before the part about abject violence, if it's not too much trouble.
Yes, of course.
I love the little bits of purple in her design so much.
Right?
This could be it. This could shift to the backwards. She is
Her eyes are so
serving an
funky.
insane amount of cunt.
It's so... It's one of my favorite designs.
So
I love her hat. It's a really good hat.
fuck. It's not that he's a liar. It's that's that he's a thief, not that he's a liar. Alright.
Hold it!
You keep talking about needing to take home some money. What's that all about, sir?
Did we not unpack this enough last time? What? What?
So is she from Finland, or
Is she from Finland?
or does she finish last?
Okay.
Which good
No,
for her.
This game, it's both.
Yeah, sure. Good for her, I guess. Finish last. That's what it's about.
What's that?
Okay. Oh, it's a horse.
Right.
talking about-
right.
Yeah. I'm talking about the Derby at Hyde Park, aren't I? Fuck. It was the Queen's Cup last week, wasn't it?
Derby?
It was a dead... Fucking British slang at the time. It was a dead cert, that's the thing. I couldn't lose. So I took my wife's secret savings, like... Okay, maybe you are the problem. But then, that hopeless old mare went and did the unthinkable. Oh, that stupid finished last.
Dear, I think it's clear what happened, isn't it?
This is the day the missus uses her savings for a trip down the pub. So come on, let this business lie now. Let's just give it up.
No, that's not gonna happen.
R/relationships, ass marriage.
R/am I the asshole? It's not that he's a liar, it's that he's fucking stealing gas. Or do I have to present something probably to someone? I forgot that was a thing I could do. No, I can't. I lied. I cannot present things.
Do you want a hint or answer?
Hold on. If you can show me that the victim's a liar. I feel like, because what's in my head is that, like, I feel like juror number 1 and juror number 2 are supposed to be pit against each other, but the only two, like, things that changed were 1 and 4. I could see juror number 4 being pit against either 1 or 2. I would like assistance, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a liar explicitly. You could, as long as
Just
you
be like, cunt.
sketchy, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And that's weird phrasing.
Objection!
Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
Yo, why's he got the yowie hands right here?
Oh my god,
See
why
how
does
big
he
that
have
shit
yaoi
is?
hands? Holy
Yo.
fuck! Yo!
The yaoi hands are genetic.
They're genetic!
Bro, that shit's massive.
I really hope that that's just because, like, when they rig it for being behind the desk, they do have to change the size of his hands to make it look like that, and then just for this fucking model in the DLC outfit, they forgot to fix it.
It's also usually the sleeve is longer, so it doesn't look as large. In
Yeah,
comparison.
you're right.
That's
You don't usually
so
see that
funny.
much of the arm brace either.
That's so fucking funny. Holy shit. He got them yowie hands.
Good gracious. To whose statements do you refer, counsel?
Juror number 1. Hey, what you yelling about, lad?
Yeah.
Do it.
Walk!
Woo!
Woo!
Cock!
Cock!
Also, look at Junesuke doing this. Damn it.
He's coming.
It's so good. It's so good. It's like the clearest you ever see it. But
That's so cute.
it's so cute.
Like, I know bro has no ass, but the waist does make up for it.
The waist absolutely makes up for it. It's fine.
He's Genshin Impact man. Ass.
It's not as concave.
Listen, I spend a lot of time staring at Kaya Genshin Impact's ass in that game, and I'm gonna say it's pretty similar.
It's, yeah. You gotta rely on the contouring.
If Kazuma Asogi ever saw Ryunosuke Naruhodo dressed like this, he would not be dressed for very long, I tell you that. It's so hot. We're literally never gonna move on. This is my cocoa melon. I presume you've heard juror number 4's statement made by the wife of the owner of Altamont Gas.
Well, yes.
The victim, who you claim to be a noble, straight-up man, in fact, turns out to be a common thief.
So the good lady says.
There's no evidence, is there? You and I both heard them say as much.
It's true. We don't have evidence as such. Just yet. The claims aren't baseless, you know. I assure you, they're quite based.
What?
You heard me. Seeing as his operation has already been finalized, I would suggest that the court hears testimony from our East End branch office employee there.
I'll do whatever you say, my
Damn.
lady. Gasman's honor. Good to know the king's got his bloody affairs in order. Juror number 1, you say you're a man of your word. If I could show that Mr. Shamspeare was a liar, you assured me that you would reconsider your decision about the defendant's guilt.
This is such a fucking power move of a summation examination.
Yes, I did say that. And as a man of my honor, I'll do it. As I'm sure the other gentlemen of the jury will.
Me? Oh, well, yes. Now that we found out the man's a liar, perhaps we ought to consider the matter further.
Well, if I'm perfectly honest, I haven't heard half of what you've all been saying.
Audio processing issues, let's go.
Yeah. So if this means you'll recap a few points, that would suit me down to the ground.
Oh no, I'm not having any part of this. I want this trial over and done with.
In that case, I shall change my leading.
Sorry, Mr. William Shamspeare, if that is your real name.
It is.
We of the jury demand to know exactly what kind of a man you really are.
The fact that he manages to sway 4 jurors on, like, complete bullshit is the nat 20 persuasion roll.
Nat 20 persuasion.
Plus expertise.
That's 4 jurors. 4 for not guilty.
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Victory!
He's like, holy
think
fuck,
he's
I was
so mad.
not expecting that to work.
Order! Order! Well, this is quite extraordinary, I must say. As a result of the defense's summation examination, the jury's leaning has changed. Now, only 2 jurors say guilty, whilst 4 say not guilty. I therefore declare this court to be in a state of discord. And order the trial to continue.
And that's 2.
You have spoilt the bouquet, Mr. Shamspeare.
Oh my god.
The ladies and gentlemen of the jury now find they are unable to trust you, the victim. You know how bad you have to be at this?
Do you know how much you have to fuck up?
antiques must be so bad right now. Like,
But you gods will give us some faults to make us men. So God amend me, I do swear. This gas man speaketh that which concerns him most. Naught but gas, naught but thin air. Aye, it burneth bright a while, but it hath no substance, and it doth reek foul.
Oi, what did you say?
Do I take it, Mr. Shamspeare, that you deny the allegations of gas thievery?
Most heartily, my lord. Hast thou forgot? I am as a seraph, an angel. Noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart.
his whole position really is, I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy.
Oh, you flowery-mouthed, pompous beanpole. Just because I haven't got the evidence yet. Mr. Shamspeare, if, in fact, you are not noble of mind, sweet of nature, or honest of heart, if you are a liar, then your testimony should have no sway in this courtroom.
It is my considered opinion that at the present time, no other possible culprit of this crime has been identified. All testimony heard by the court thus far heavily implicates the defendant. In short, it would not be unreasonable at this stage for me to rule on the case.
Oh no.
However, in light of the fact that the jury has expressed concern about the fidelity of this witness, I believe it would be inappropriate for this court not to pursue the point further.
Objection!
I assure you, my lord, that would be a waste of the court's time. The gas in this case are unrelated. Every time I say that, I'm completely correct.
Juror number 4.
Yes.
Didn't you say before that although you had no hard evidence to prove this man has been stealing gas, you have strong grounds for suspecting him?
That's right, we do. Don't we, worker?
Absolutely, Lady Quimby. Gasman's honor.
Very well then. We will hear your testimony now. You will tell the court precisely why you believe the victim, Mr. William Shamspeare, has been stealing gas.
Ah. Yes, my lord. It'll be my pleasure. And the ultimate
If I may, my lord.
Well, go ahead, madam.
This worker's testimony may have a significant bearing on the good name of my husband's company. Therefore, I should like to take the stand alongside him, in a supervisory role, if you wouldn't mind.
yes, sweet as honey. Yeah. Go, 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 go.
Very well. As an exception, I shall honor your request.
Thank you, my lord.
You wait till the boss gives you an earful. Oh, it's gonna sting. You mark my words.
So, you will both testify before the court on the subject of the legal consumption of the Altamont Gas Company's fuel.
I was about to say, how did you do that sitting down?
Yes, is that clear, my good man?
Clear as Altamont gas, my lady. Which is the clearest in the world.
I don't know if it's
It's gas.
it's like,
Do you think the gas has gone to his head, Miss Usato?
I think the man is just a very dedicated employee, Mr. Naruhodo.
The cunt she's serving.
Right?
Proud to be the company's East End branch investigator and meter money collection agent. Altamont gas meters accept threepenny bits, each coin giving customers about 2 hours of gorgeous gas. That my accent has changed, it's fine.
Yeah, you're becoming Irish, it's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
And yet, the meter in Mr. Shamspeare's room didn't have a single coin in it. The meter doesn't appear to have been tampered with. I thought that was the end of the sentence. Tampered with, though, and the collection agent has the only key.
Somehow he's using all the flaming gas he wants without paying a penny. If that's not thieving, what is?
Oh, he drank it. Wow.
I didn't know you knew how to do that.
Proud of him.
Pray forgive the discourtesy. The irrelevance of this testimony caused me to turn to my hallowed chalice.
What do you mean by that remark, Lord Van Zeeks?
I mean, I'm
I've been
day
an
drinking.
alcoholic for the past 10 years. Did the mustachioed Nipponese poison the gangling excuse for an actor, or didn't he?
Why are you coming for his life?
That is all that should concern this court. And yet now we must listen to this abhorrence.
Is that
Ow.
3?
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wasteful.
Wasteful.
Clearly what separates the vast British Empire and your Eastern Island nation is more... I thought the word far was in there for some reason. Is more than geographical distance.
But
You stupid.
this could turn out to be crucial testimony. The cross-examination must go ahead.
Oh my god.
Do what you will.
I got glass in my fucking eye! Oh.
Lord Van Zeeks appears to be in a violent mood.
Yes. He does. An attempted poisoning and an incident of gas theft with no supporting evidence. It's true that they would appear completely unrelated at first glance, but I wonder, the truth tends to be buried in the most unusual places. And the first step in uncovering it
corner like I'm telling you what's up with that.
will be to establish just who and what this man really is. One of them quiz.
Oh, one of them queers.
You're one of them queers.
You're gay? You're gay. Oh,
You're girly
you're one of
pop.
them. You're gay. What the fuck? Wait, what is it? It's you're gay?
You're gay.
You're wait,
You're
it's
gay.
yeah, wait. You're gay. You're gay. You're one of them quiz. You're girly pop. And then a fifth. Collection agents accept property bets each in 2 hours. Yet the meter in Mr. Shamspeare's room didn't have a single coin in it. The meter doesn't appear to have been tampered with, though, and the collection agent has the only key.
Hold it!
Out of interest, how long has this been going on? Weeks and weeks. He's been pinching gas off us for ages.
And you've examined the meter in Mr. Shamspeare's room, I take it?
Naturally, we took it off the wall and went over it with a fine-tooth comb.
And found nothing suspicious at all, I presume.
No, I'm afraid we didn't. Which is exactly why I demanded a new type of meter to be produced. One with an indestructible lock. The Shamspeare special.
That sounds like it would have cost an awful lot of threepenny pieces.
But even after all that, the rascal's meter was still empty.
I'll never forget the humiliation when I opened up the money box and found it bare. You what? I said. You what? And the look on his face, that smarmy smile of his. Lockpicking lawyer saved me. I pulled the meter straight off the wall and took it back to the office. But you know what? Nothing.
fucking constantly.
Not a
about
trace
the
of it
lockpicking
being jammied open anywhere. Not a single sign.
fucking
And what's happening to my
lockpicking
salary as a
lawyer
result? Down by 3 shillings a day. That's
video where he tries to keep, like, he tries to lock, he puts a lock on his wife's ice cream to try and get her into lockpicking, and she cuts off the top of the fucking carton.
Oh my god.
I've seen that.
It's really
That's
good.
what I do.
a life-threatening situation in a number of ways. Incidentally, what became of that meter?
Nothing became of it. I've still got it.
Oh,
What is it with men being choked out on the witness stand?
Are
You know.
complaining?
you know exactly what
Well-
it is.
These two cases specifically, the ones that take place, it's like we're gonna have a guy be choked.
Happy Pride?
Maybe.
Lockpicking lawyer. Today we're reviewing the Saw Trap. Right here. No wonder they call you Meterman.
I think it would be prudent for the court to sequester this item while the trial is still ongoing.
No, they
I
call me
have to
Meterman
work.
because that's how long my dick is.
Oh. Good for you.
40-inch
That's
dick.
Health hazard.
That. Are you okay?
100
That sounds like a
centimeters.
medical issue.
I'm a medical
Not
wonder. Doctors hate me.
Comfortable for anyone in this scenario, really.
Damn it. I have a COVID-safe dick.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just stand over there. Do what you want. I'll be over here playing COD. Though at first glance, there doesn't appear to be anything unusual about it. No one has a dick that long, not even Big Dick Johnson.
Let's move this along, shall we? Continue with your testimony.
And he had a huge dick.
Though I would say it has as much value as the contents of that meeting.
Oof.
Oh no!
Hold on. I gotta look at my court record. That's a very sturdy looking padlock, isn't it?
And the money box is sealed with beeswax, too.
Fortunately, you can open it with another master lock. So if Mr. Schultz were to get up to any mischief, he'd be found out immediately.
Mr. Nadhugo, mischief of that kind is not the sort of thing that Mr. Sholmes would...
You know, you didn't finish that sentence, don't you? You know you didn't finish that sentence, don't you?
Well, anyway. It's understandable that the gas company would want to safeguard the money that's rightfully theirs.
It does feel a little over the top, perhaps, doesn't it? Please, I mean, he might just be doing like the quarter thing where you like tie like fishing line to it and you put it in just far enough and then you yank it back out. Which I only know about from hearing about it. Hello? Oh, what's
Have you spotted something, Mr. Nadhugo?
very questionable looking hole is what I found. Just here, there's a little hole. Do you see?
Goodness, you're right. I wouldn't have noticed.
It's not a very neat hole, is it? Not professionally made, I'd say.
What?
What?
So, you think it might have been opened up by Mr. Shamspeare?
Yeah, that's not the only thing opened up by Mr. Shamspeare.
So you think it might...
Possibly. It seems the people at Altamont Gas must have missed it.
Well, it certainly seems to go all the way through to the inside.
Ah yes, the quarter on a fishing line, right up there with two kids in a trench coat trying to get into an R-rated movie. Yes, but there's no way a coin could fit through there.
That's true. But even so, it seems more than a little suspicious.
Okay, I think that's probably it for this thing. Whoever opened this envelope didn't bother with a letter opener or scissors, did they?
Yes. Whoever opened it was clearly someone with an unrefined temperament.
I love that two people now have given Ryunosuke like the "you dumb bitch" silence.
And judging from the angle of the book here, the person in question must have been right-handed.
Mr. Zato!
Do you like The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes?
I think perhaps someone's been reading too much of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
You can never read too much of it, Mr. Naruhodo. Never.
I love Vincent Adultman.
Vincent Adultman, my favorite character on BoJack Horseman.
I love Vincent Adultman.
Oh, you missed our very good Ryunosuke swallows fast conversation with the teacups. My blorbo from my house, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh.
What is it, Mr. Naruhodo?
This bar of soap. When we first found it, I could have sworn there was some sort of round disc in this depression just here. A reddish one.
Yes, you're right. I remember it too. But now, the depression is completely empty.
I'm cured. Where could the disc have gone?
Rolled away.
Up your ass.
I was also about to say it. But
Yay!
Thank you, Inspector Gregson, for the input.
you're welcome. Hold it!
I didn't need to press that. I could have just.
It's fine.
Fine, we'll read it. There's only one key for all your meters.
Well, in truth, there's another key in the company vault at our main office. But even if someone had somehow managed to get hold of a key, we'd know if the coin box had been opened.
Oh? How?
We stick tape on their doors like when you're going on a field trip overnight somewhere.
I came up with a rather clever way to expose any little shenanigans as it happens. Tape.
Would you care to explain? Well, now, in order to empty your meter, you gotta unlock the padlock and remove the cover. When I close the cover again, I stick a little beeswax seal on it, you see?
Oh my god, it is.
It's literally the tape. A seal? Like the sort of thing you'd put on an envelope, you mean? Something like that, yeah. Basically, you can't remove the cover again without breaking the seal.
Now, in the case of Mr. Shamspeare's meter,
Damn it.
there were no coins inside it at all, as I said.
But the seal hadn't been broken either. So that would mean Mr. Shamspeare somehow managed to steal coins from inside the meter without opening it!
His face kills me.
Who seems so? But that would be impossible.
I didn't need to press that, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to waste our time. I didn't mean to waste our time like that. I'm such a bad streamer.
Objection!
I'm so bad. Lady Altamont, I'm afraid to say that this meter clearly does show signs of having been tampered with.
What?
Get away! I've been over and over that thing. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it. In that case, stick your dick in it. What do you have to say about the small hole that's been made at the base of the coin box? Oh! What?
You're right. You're quite right. There is a little hole there. The meters aren't supposed to have that. None of the others do.
In other words, hold my hand. We can assume that Mr. Shamspeare secretly opened up this hole himself. It's not the only hole he's opening up. Hey-oh.
Yes, I wouldn't be at all surprised. But why?
Yeah, why? I mean, it's tiny. Like his dick. You couldn't get a farthing through that. Lady Altamont, I wonder if you could give the court some more details about your meter design.
What sort of details?
Well, what I'd specifically like to know is... how does the meter tell the difference between different coins?
What do you mean?
Well, for example, if someone were to put in a 1 penny coin, that wouldn't work presumably, would it?
No, of course not.
So, well, how does the meter know that the coin it's been fed is a 3 penny bet?
Ah, I see what you're getting at. The meter tells coins apart by their shape and size, which includes their thickness. A 3 penny bit is about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, you see. Other coins just won't fit.
Naruhodo. It's clearly been very well thought out.
The witness will amend her formal testimony with that information, in case pertinent.
As you wish, my lord. The meter is designed for coins in the exact diameter and thickness of a 3 penny bit. Nothing else will fit.
Objection!
Fuck! That should have worked. My idea was smart. That would have been cool. You're a dumb bitch,
It
Rena.
would have been cool. Sorry.
You saw what I was going for, though.
Which statement did you put evidence on?
This one?
Oh, I see.
Because it's like the thing was on the bottom of this thing, and now it's not there no more.
You know what I think it might be? I think you need to look at the soap again.
But I already fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, I think you need to look at it after you list it. Yep. It's in the bitch.
Oh, look at this bar of soap. There's a circular depression on the side, about 2 centimeters across.
Well, 3/4 of an inch. Do you think?
We did find the soap at the scene, didn't we?
Yes. There were 2 bars on that little ledge just outside the window, so we took this one. But I'm sure that when we first found it, there was some sort of reddish medallion in the middle there. I remember it clearly.
Yes, but there's no sign of it now. Where could it have gone? God fucking damn it.
Objection!
Does that?
Let me just confirm something here, because you didn't want to fucking hear me out last time. If the diameter and thickness were to be correct, the meter would accept any object as if it were a threepenny bit. Threepenny bit. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, by something of a coincidence, while we were investigating in Mr. Shamspeare's room, we found a particular item that matches the dimensions perfectly.
Also, the first time I played this, I did not process the size of that bar of soap at all. So I thought the center thing was like the size of your hand.
Oh, fuck! Whoa! Oh, you were thinking like actual brick size, not like soap size.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like, you know, the normal size of a bar of
No,
soap.
that makes sense. That makes sense. It looks like a big-ass bar of soap.
Yeah, so I was just like, what the fuck is supposed to go in? Something the same size as a threepenny bit. What was it?
His cock ring.
Oh.
The item in question is this. What? Have you been inhaling gas? That's a bar of soap.
It certainly looks nothing like a threepenny bit, I must say.
Looks like I'm gonna have to point out exactly what I fucking mean here.
Third time, woo!
Third time's the charm.
Got it!
Look at this bar of soap. I am just slowly losing hope. You have to turn over the soap to see what I mean.
Are you referring to that round depression in the middle of the soap there?
That's right. A depression that's approximately 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Or in other words, hold my hands. Almost exactly the same size as a threepenny bit. Get away!
Does anyone here present have in their possession a threepenny bit? Quickly now, hand over your coins, ladies and gentlemen.
That
This
does
is a
make
robbery.
300
This is
pounds.
a robbery.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds rather like a highway robbery, doesn't it?
You get me, Susato. You get it.
She's always right.
She's always right. Thanks to a kind member of the public in the gallery, I have here a threepenny bit.
I'm not
No.
giving this back.
I'm not giving it back. I'm going to get a soda. Now, to see if it fits.
You're gonna get a Swiss roll.
Ooh. The prototype Swiss roll vending machine.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Do they have milk? Milked from real defendants?
Oh yeah, milk.
Defendant's milk.
My word. Couldn't be more snug.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Yes, as I suspected. This, without a doubt, is a vital clue to explain how the Altamont Gas Company is being defrauded.
Well, I don't believe it.
Gotta go get a Coca-Cola. Gotta get my cocaine fix. 4!
So, your assertion amounts to what? That some inferior bar of soap has a tentative connection to the theft of gas. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yes! Were you not listening for the past 20 fucking minutes?
I'm a little drunk.
You took one sip of wine. Are you that much of a fucking lightweight?
You don't see what I'm doing off camera.
That's true. You could be sucking your own dick for all I know. The depression in the soap was clearly made by a threepenny bit.
You see how high his leg can go, but maybe you can do that.
like a dog.
I must
Like a
concur.
cat cleaning its asshole.
That pushing a coin with some force into a poor quality bar of soap such as this is a remarkably simple way of replicating the coin's shape.
And then you could use, well, some melted wax or something to pour into the mold. You could make fake coins in no time. I'm literally obsessed with them.
They look so good.
This brings all the pieces of the puzzle together. It's the method Mr. Shamspeare has been using to steal the gas. That's the missing link. And now, I follow the chain of thought. It's going to bring me to a new explanation for what happened that nobody's considered yet.
This is all nonsense.
If the man had been making fake coins, my worker here would have found them when he emptied the newspaper.
Not if it melted.
Quite true, Lady Altamont. In the absence of some black magic that can make them disappear.
Not if they fucking melted.
I see.
Hi.
That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with, is it? There is one form of black magic that can cause the fake coins to disappear into thin air. Yes.
Exactly. And the meter here gives it away.
What on earth?
There are remnants of the magical method used visible on the gas meter taken from the victim's room.
If that is your assertion, counsel, the defense will identify these remnants for the court at once. Where on the meter can the remnants of the method used to make the fake coins disappear be seen?
What? Do you want me to point out the fucking beeswax? Is that your question? Unless they mean like the shit on the back, because that's like, it looks like burnt shit. What is your fucking question? Yes.
They're asking for, like, you said that it melted. They're asking for how. What is the evidence that it melted?
Because it's either that or just like, it's gonna get fucking hot. Fuck it, I'm going with the hole. I don't know.
Got it!
We found this bar of soap at the scene of the crime, just outside the victim's window. Outside.
Fuck it, I'm going with the hole.
Fuck it, I'm going with the hole. Yes, outside, where you yourself, Mr. Meterman, were loitering in the freezing winter air. That's where we found this soap. Ah! Okay. That's right. The answer, of course, is ice.
Did you say ice?
Dun, 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 dun. Mr. Shamspeare has been leaving soaps like this outside his window each evening, filled with water. After a night outside in the bitter cold, the water is completely frozen solid the next morning.
Then he takes his fake coin device and feeds them into the gas meter, giving him light and warmth and spades. And his room becomes very comfortably warm. The ice now inside the meter's coin box melts.
Turning back into water and draining harmlessly away through the small hole made in the underside of the meter. That is how, without leaving any evidence of his wrongdoing, this man has been stealing Altamont gas.
Just like that. So simply. Is he trying to make us look like idiots? He's been fooling us all with some bars of soap and some water.
That's right, madam.
I don't believe it. It can't be true. Poor people can't think that much.
I hate poor people so much.
Do you have any idea how much money we spent to develop that new meter? And now you have the audacity to suggest that a bit of soap and some water can render it totally useless.
I'm fairly sure I didn't design it.
Evidence?
Sorry?
I want evidence. If you're going to stand there and tell me our meters are rubbish, I want to see proof. She's enforcing accountability, isn't she?
You okay, Susanna? Very well, Lady Altamont. If you'd like evidence, I'll provide it.
What? Listen, Naruto, are you saying you do actually have evidence to support this theory?
I did notice a trace of something that bothered me a little at the time. But I have a feeling that this theory we've come up with now could explain it. Piece of evidence that substantiates the theory about where's the fucking picture. Fuck yeah.
Take that!
This is a photograph of the scene at the point when the victim was discovered, taken by Inspector Gregson. And it clearly shows the remnants of the crime carried out by Mr. Shamspeare.
What remnants?
Here you can see the gas meter on the wall in Mr. Shamspeare's room. Now look closely at the floorboards directly underneath the meter.
What is that? Some kind of grubby stain.
Almost certainly, it's a water stain resulting from the liquid that drained out of the hole made in the meter. If one coin gives around 2 hours of gas usage, and the occupant was heating his room in all his waking hours, we can imagine he could have used around 10 of his fake coins each day. The melting ice inside the meter's coin box would have been dripping out almost constantly, leaving a stain on the floor.
This is awful.
And there's further evidence, too. Mr. Shamspeare is slumped over his table, apparently having consumed strychnine. And right there next to him is a bar of soap, broken in half.
You're right.
It would appear to me then, Counsel, that the man was eating soap, was he?
If I eated soap, no, I didn't.
Tasty soap.
Pardon me for disagreeing with your lordship, but certainly not.
You didn't beat around about the bush there, did you?
In truth, Mr. Shamspeare was found with a fork in his hand.
The end of soap is sounding increasingly likely.
Do you mean to say he was using that fork to
Eat the soap.
eat the soap? Please tell me. Please give me the option.
I wish
Yes.
that was an option.
To extract a frozen coin from the bar of soap.
Oh. But the bar broke in half. So perhaps it didn't go very well.
He fucked up.
Good gracious.
Soap went flying. Actually, yeah, the soap ended up on the floor, didn't it?
Yeah, fucking.
For like 2 bottles.
Oh, Jesus! Ow!
Lord Van Zeeks?
I was throwing my hand up in despair. And happened to catch my hallowed bottle on the way. Pray forgive my what the fuck mistake.
Maladroit.
It's French.
Maladroit. Maladroit.
I hate it here.
Meladora. What is the meaning of this, Counsel?
Allow me to pose my learned friend a question. What exactly did you establish with your most recent cross-examination?
Well,
That Mr. William Shamspeare is a liar and a thief. In other words, that his testimony is unreliable.
that's it. That's exactly it.
Very well. Let us assume the man is a liar. Now allow me to pose another question. What possible difference does that make?
Well,
We know that suicide can be discounted. Scotland Yard's investigation revealed no sign of another vessel that contained poison. And on the night in question, there were no visitors to the room except the accused. The young gasman's testimony, which we have no reason to doubt, is confirmed. Furthermore, the only possible way the poison could have entered the victim's body is via the tea. The court has seen no evidence whatsoever that suggests otherwise. Even if William Shamspeare is the liar you claim him to be, these facts have been objectively established. There's no escaping it. Therefore, in light of these facts, the prosecution calls for immediate adjudication.
you. What?
Order! Order! Well, Counsel, how does the defense respond?
The defense responds by turning off its fucking air conditioner.
Tasty. Was that a sneeze? Bless
Yeah.
you. If it was. Bless you.
Mr. Nadado.
What was the point of that last cross-examination? Did it actually get us anywhere? It would make no difference at all, like Lord Manzeeks is saying. I mean, this is Ace Attorney. If you're given the option to raise an objection, you raise an objection, but... it's not a penalty. Yeah, I'll raise an objection, sure. No, this isn't over! The defense will not rest.
What?
But Counsel, you've successfully explained everything. You've identified and substantiated the unscrupulous method employed by Mr. Shamspeare to consume gas, to eat gas, and soap. What more is there to discuss?
Lord Van Zeeks just highlighted 3 facts in order to make his point. But contrary to what he would have the court believe, not all of them have been objectively established at all.
What are you trying to say?
At least one of those so-called facts is an assumption made due to a lack of evidence. But the situation has changed now following the cross-examination of the latest witnesses to take the stand.
Don't be absurd. What is this nonsense?
Yes, when we bring everything we've learned so far together and consider it as a whole, it's clear. It's a question that we now need to reconsider. I know it's see, now it's weird that face cam is off. You can't see me like running math. So it's just awkwardly silent. See, these all are kind of the same question, though. I'm gonna go with... What am I gonna go with? So... I'm gonna go with, was there another... Like, I mean, the poison... wasn't... I mean, I guess... Fuck, I don't know. I guess, was there another... No. It's either 2 or 3 here, I think. It's coming around to... In my head. It's coming around to the poison... could have been... inhaled rather than... drank. But I don't think that makes any fucking sense. Am I on the right track at least?
Yeah.
Yes.
At least that is
Yeah.
either 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I'm going with it. We've all been led to believe that the strychnine poison that afflicted Mr. Shamspeare is in the tea brought to him by Mr. Natsume. But that's conjecture at best.
Objection!
The victim has testified that nothing else passed his lips that night. There is no other possibility. And since there was no trace of the tea left at the scene, it couldn't be tested for traces of the poison.
Objection!
As I said, the situation has changed. Because in fact, some of Mr. Natsume's tea was left at the scene. And a particular piece of evidence proves it.
Objection!
Fuck.
A ludicrous claim. Scotland Yard detectives investigated the scene exhaustively. What evidence are you suggesting we missed?
Okay, so this is the route we're taking with this.
The defense has made a bold claim indeed. Very well, counsel. Present your proof. What evidence from the scene of the crime can tell us about the nature of the defendant's tea?
The tea ring. The tea ring. Right? The fucking tea ring.
Take that!
What exactly is this evidence supposed to reveal about Mr. Natsume's tea, counsel?
Motherfucker. Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Jesus. You're so mean.
I don't know, guys. I'm getting the feeling he doesn't really like us that much.
I don't know. What
Maybe.
you got? Fine. Fucking. Do I have to look at the fucking tea ring again, or am I being silly?
No.
Okay.
Should like a hint.
Yes.
So, we're trying to prove that he didn't drink the tea. So if he didn't drink the tea, what happened?
Oh, okay. How do you want me to prove that, though? How do you want me to fucking prove that? Is it the fucking... Well, okay.
I think you were on the right track.
Yeah, you're close.
We're following the math here.
Or am I just gone?
I think you might just be gone.
You might have been gone for a second, hon.
Oh no.
You're back, though. Hi.
We're back. Hi.
Yeah, you're back.
Take that!
Shit. What about better be right. You fucking scared the shit out of me. Jesus.
Well, that was weird. Everything was frozen, and everything was quiet, and I was saying words, and I don't know if anyone heard me. And then I just clicked out of the stream and then came back in, and it was fine. I thought my internet crashed. Discord was just being fucky. Okay, that's fine. That was terrifying for a second. The soap again? The same Bob soap the victim used to fashion his coins of ice.
Yes, that's right, my lord. Just come back to me. Is that what you said?
Yep.
It's just come back to me. Okay, I fucked up. Something about when we first found this bar of soap at the scene yesterday.
It's more bars of soap.
Soap? What are bars of soap doing lined up on the ledge outside the window? I'm quite certain that when we originally stumbled upon the bars of soap, it was actually a frozen coin in each bar.
So you discovered the gas thief's coin. Fascinating.
In a way, yes, but there's more. The coins we found in the soap at the time weren't normal ice.
There was something strange about them, you mean?
Exactly. Something very obviously strange. They were red.
The ice was red. Now, you mean...
That's right. It's obvious to me now. The fake coins in the soap were made from frozen tea. Tee-hee.
What?
I would like to remind the court of a statement made by Mr. Natsume earlier in this trial.
That evening, yes. I did take some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Shamspeare's room as a gift. The public water pump outside always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water especially to make it. And this is the result! Never will I touch tea again! Never! Yes, I believe there had been a snowfall that day. It was particularly cold. Sadly, on such occasions, the poorly constructed water mains in the East End are prone to freezing.
So on the night in question, Mr. Shamspeare, having no running water to use... The little head and the hands on the hips is so perfect. Was forced to use the tea brought by Mr. Natsume in order to make his fake coins.
My word!
There were 2 bars of soap on the window ledge when my judicial assistant and I investigated the scene.
That's right. We only borrowed one of them.
Which means that even as we speak, some of the defendant's tea is still present at the scene of the crime, frozen solid in a bar of soap outside Mr. Shamspeare's window.
Extraordinary!
Earlier today, Inspector Gregson informed the court that if even one drop of the tea remained, Scotland Yard would be able to analyze it for poison. As such, we are now in a position to prove or disprove what has until now been mere conjecture, by finding out for sure whether or not Mr. Natsume's tea actually contained strychnine at all.
Lord. Oh, you smug nibblies.
My lord, we cannot do the defendant the injustice of passing judgment now. The police should be dispatched to recover the remaining bar of soap from the scene at once. And the defense requests a thorough analysis of the frozen tea embedded in it to determine whether or not it contains any poison.
Bailiff, instruct the police to attend the scene at once.
Yes, my lord. Understood.
I missed you.
Oh, you got flirty now.
Oh, whoa.
Well, it is Pride Month.
Ah, understandable.
Be who you are.
Here you are.
It would seem we have no choice but to suspend these proceedings for the time being. I trust you have no objection, Lord Vances.
None, my
Scotland Yard will recover the tea from the scene and carry out the requisite tests immediately. The trial will resume at the same hour tomorrow. The prosecution and defense may conduct further investigations as appropriate in the interim.
Yes, my lord. Well, we managed to scrape through these. Yeah, just scrape through there somehow.
Thank you, counsels. Court is adjourned until tomorrow.
Yippee! Do I want to save my progress? I would love to save my progress. Oh, it's so clean! Okay, we'll deal with this next time.
Yeah, it goes straight
Well,
into.
We'll deal
Stuff.
with this next time. Alright. When next time may be, I am not.
This is a weird ass
What the fuck?
screen.
Huh.
What the hell?
I didn't know it knew how to do that.
Sure.
We've seen it switch like places before, but I feel like I've never seen this one.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember.
What the?
What the hell? I mean, it kind of fucks. It just was. It was unexpected.
It's not Wednesday, Ren.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for today for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Next week is gonna be a little weird. As some of you might know if you've been watching any of the other recent streams from other series, I have Tech Week for a show that I'm in, like all next week, and also opening night of said show in the first weekend. So I have no clue what the streaming schedule is going to be for the next week. All I can tell you with relative certainty is that Yakuza 0 should still be intact. So we at least have that. But if we still end up streaming on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they are not going to be at the normal times, and I don't honestly know if we will, because again, Tech Week and show is going to be a lot. So it's entirely possible that for the next 2 weeks, and I think I did say this at least for our Dual Destinies playthrough, is that that's going to go basically on a 2-week hiatus, and then return at the end of June, on the 28th, I think. And that might end up happening for Chronicles as well, is that after this week we'll take a 2-week hiatus and then come back hopefully on the 29th of June. That might not be the case. We might end up just streaming at some point in the afternoon instead. I genuinely have no idea. I kind of doubt it though, so plan on minimal content besides Yakuza 0 for the next 2 weeks. I'll be so honest, gang. Maybe some Persona 3 Reload as well, but do not count on it. We'll see how it goes. Oh my god, stop giving me— this is like the 4th time this fucking pop-up has come up in the past like 4 hours. happy 6-9 on the East Coast.
Oh my god, exactly.
Nice.
So, since I'm gonna be missing out on minimal, what minimal funds Twitch gives me for streaming, I am gonna give this last second Ko-fi throne tipping bits sub plug right at the end there. I'm trying to afford a better setup for stream, so that way we don't have to necessarily use this, full screen setup and go back to having face cam and, like a cool layout and stuff. You can also join my Discord server. That's a fun time. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can watch past VODs. And want to see other shit that I do that's not streaming, you can check out my other shit at likeadog.card.co. Thank you, Kume, for being more on top of plugs than I ever could be. And not in a sexy way. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. I'm tired. Guys, do you have a bit?
How's the Gowie?
Gay sex.
One today. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a metaphor for gay sex.
Oh, yes.
And until next time.